Ye call into the numbers. Semidoko Appendix 4A of the budget. Ubehu, dear friend, no ministries, departments, and agencies expenditure allocation.
Sure.
Administrative sector, Office of Government Machinery. Ukai say ye wabemu ye ukujeto ablakwa no ye press conference na abansika 300 million Jubilee House omudi 300 million. Sata me 8 agencies
under the Office of
Government Machinery. And Ukraine ye budget here 327 million
a year.
Aye, for the last year.
Yes.
And number and almost your matiso. Inti ni papa mo ayate so na wo so won se budget na yeden abafom me mfa won call the total budget me do be call compensation pe baby na yen spend 327 million for 8 agencies no omo no budget 2.7 billion
2.7
billion compensation of employees me tumre no match ro se no ni Office of Government Machinery, of which OGM headquarters and agencies, 2,711,100,839 cities.
That's just compensation.
Cut no way. Only said 300 million, no. Indu 500 million.
Yes.
500 million. Obo 5 times and when you're 2.5 billion. Unim the number of agenda hospitals are way between you see. Unim the number of banks are 2.7 billion. And I've mentioned that General One and banks because I'll come to that one. But even the last point, a lot of the NDC young people are pay Juma or Munye Juma still. And yet just be job. Say I ban on funk of forward Jumem. But I ban also on funk of forward Jumem no. We're increasing or more compensation at Jubilee House from 300 million to 2.7 billion. Ye math no na the percentage increase.
8 agencies under the Office of Government Machinery. That's all.
Say I got 4.
I got 4 agencies.
4 agencies.
Which one?
I can get you the list.
Okay.
I got 4 agencies. Say 2.7 billion. How do you explain this as a cut? How do you explain this as a cut? You call into the numbers. The first argument say you reduce expenditure. You see the global picture 250 as against 290.
Yeah.
Office of Government Machinery from 320 to 2.7 billion. Nti cut be anyhow. Information Ministry. Say one of the a year called Office of Government Machinery.
Yes.
Me Information Ministry. And that year budget on the floor of Parliament. So on the me catch Felix. Nipa na Information Ministry 76 staff no one pamo omo civil servants. Omo na now describe on budget no say surplus inti yem fanipa. Number 2, budget na you see the year Juma or 6 million cedis.
And I'm not allocating my information
ministry. Government communication budget for the whole 12 months, 6 million cedis. And now my budget is 78 million cedis.
For when?
Government communication with Jubilee House. Felix Neshamima, 78 million cedis.
Sir, the agencies are still under them.
Agencies.
Said you need say ISD1, the Information Ministry, and Ghana Publishing, all those agencies. No, they will still be under the Minister of Government Communications.
ODT.
Okay.
Mamin granto enupo.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
Me research na me me news aside. But let me grant you say eno yampa. Na say empo eno yampa. Hey. Say oma creative line. Oma say 50 million for research.
For research under why?
Under Office of Government Machinery.
50 million
cedis
for research.
Obina de American officer me boana. 2025.
Yes.
Administration Office of Government Machinery. Any research 50 million. Omni koye research. Unim sika omodi ato for Women's Bank no.
Yeah, that's 51 or so.
And my bank omuko around the country campaigns be bank amagana ma munya jidi oyimu. Mahama is the hope. And now person will be a banker who have 400 million capitalization.
Yes.
Who has 400 million now? Sika would be man ankasa mai. Who they find say untumi be branches in across the country until would be 16 pe. And Ukraine papa but would 16. Na catch oba no off once and say this of faka back for you answer no baby yes can be. Let's just use that. 16 branches. And some of operational expenditure, staff, electricity, yeah, modeling, we less than 1.5 billion.
Sir, among can't sell the kind of bank or baby.
How many types of banks are there in Ghana?
Sir, among can say universal bank.
Bisau,
a minimum capital.
Lawyer Philippos Ebunsu, Ghana bank types are here.
Ain't apart from universal banks, you will rural banks. No, maybe any war. Microfinance
microfinance in your bank.
No, but share
at 9:30.
Yes.
Or say banking and specialized deposit. Banking it has its meaning. A rural bank, you classify as part of. Now I don't know who campaign one can man say will be a rural bank.
And a microfinance.
And a microfinance and a savings and loans. So be a nyakala okrum who promise you one bank.
Women's Development Bank.
Now we 51 million for bank. Now the 50 million according to Jubilee House all the year research.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to the discussion on the budget presented by the Finance Minister. Honorable Mr. Speaker, I have listened to colleagues on their views on the budget, and it is refreshing to hear the different shades of arguments. But Mr. Speaker, it is important that as we debate the budget, we do so conscious of the fact that we are here by virtue of the honor done us by the people of this country, and therefore we owe it a duty to let our submissions be influenced by candor and the plight of the Ghanaian people. Mr. Speaker, if there's one thing the budget taught us, it revealed something important about the economy of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, right from my childhood through to senior high school to the universities, I have been taught the need to have economic diversification for this country. And throughout my formative years, I got to learn that the mainstays of the Ghanaian economy were cocoa, gold, and later on oil. At a point we lost timber and we continue to lose timber. Mr. Speaker, we were all grappling to see where we can have proper diversification of our economy to move away from the over-reliance on cocoa, gold, and oil. Nobody, Mr. Speaker, thought that Ghana was going to discover something that will contribute so much to the economy other than gold, cocoa, and oil. But Mr. Speaker, interestingly, on Monday, when the Statistical Service reviewed the quarterly data and subsequently followed up by the Ghana statisticians' presentation to Parliament, we got to know that for the first time, the economy of this country had grown in nominal terms by 1.2 trillion cedis in 2024. That is so remarkable. And Mr. Speaker, it is important to know the facts behind the figures, where the growth is coming from. And for the first time, it is reported by the Ghana Statistical Service that the massive growth that this country recorded in 2024, Mr. Speaker, did not come from cocoa, it did not come from gold, it did not come from oil. But guess what? This growth was fueled by data and SMS, i.e. digitalization. Mr. Speaker, it is important to stress on this point because for the first time, Ghana is seeing a growth fueled by a new element, that is digitalization. And so today, if we are talking about the mainstays of this economy, we can comfortably say that the digitalization efforts that were championed by previous governments, properly so done within the last 8 years and championed by the former Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, has led to higher growth in this country. Mr. Speaker, it is important to stress this. If there is anything magnificent that has happened to this economy, if there is anything magnificent that has happened to this economy in the last 2 decades, In the last 3 decades, it is the economic diversification that has taken place as a result of the digitalization agenda.
Abusiamfo nyanam adofrom Ghana for bechiachi amunyina abusiamfo yete ye honka achepa ya me ye sure say yete ye honka ache na I think say bibibinti na mentumi my life betuoyi me ho amfa me kakra for number of days me ho chiri me ye pa ana mentumi ensore enyehwe me de asida kese bema matiefo Mama Esther, Sister Diana, Ame by the Boche, SKB TV, Kakari TV, Miss B, and so many, Miriam Evans, and Kama Kofi, Brother Jimmy, any pabibre, Efreme, Abrano Muhumi, media, no so, Echia, me bisa, me Miriam, on what is saying. Eshemi nkuna pa se me woni pa omodome even though yene mu nhia da yene obia nhia physical ni obia ni nkomoda ye yenam so edi hu ye ho any media inso anso no sabio Sister Diana mo kire me do ye pa the number of course the number of advice traditional herbs among for children, semen no, my mamma who atome. Why are they I really appreciate something. I don't know how to value it. It's very huge to me, and it's a very kind of that your actions are muteki abra mote se me home family sister by the memo akwa pa mo bo mo home odni ye pa any nkran share ni course ahodo ni messages. We are there pa me da munyina ase se bio san ye media no so nko a e no do no wo ho na mom no even after the media there is something more behind the media space. Ntiabusianfo me da munyina ase Sister Vida, Sister Diana, Mame Esther K Barima, Miss B, Mame da Erita Pia, me ankasa Miriam Evans and Kama nipa bebre na mo frɛ me chia me bisa me ho sɛ me ho sitie Yankopɔn encha de makɔ asayamba me ho eden eti sɛ jata me ho eden eti sɛ sremu jata nti asayamba media no so a yeba ya ba besomo na ye de yate de yahu de yenim ewo de yebehu ne de yebetene ho e de abremo na enimu nyina ache afa abusia platform we enye me nko ame de eye nyina ye de adwuma na ye ne ye nyina bomba akopɛ at the end of the day ye hwehwɛ eni se yewura Dr. RAZ Bawumia ebetumi aba be di what the president of the republic on the 7th January 2029 na odi oman no akɔ sabio bɔhye asase no so ade ye hu no oman mu enai de aza ni nyina ya aza ni nyina ya settings ni nyina ya personal interest de ye pa di de ye pe ade ama yafu ahu ai se de be ya ye ho beto ye se de be betumi a create dynasty what them call family ye be create abusuan bi a be ye sikafo wo man num na omo di amanfo so eno ye hu no wo man num so we are all waiting and we can't wait to see doctor to come and hold the afna eye now be swear at the what them call in front of all Ghanaians na wachire mu se ene me na meye omampanyini okandifo edema oman Ghana sada no ena ye battle no ebenya yenka ne se tregwa ebenya a stop na yasanya to aso enti de ya ba ase ebeye no yenya ye munhume na yese bia na me my life biem na mom bibi nti ena na ma mentumi ma edi abusua me san ma munyina akwa aba biem ai me san so ma me ankasa so me ho akwa aba se sabio di si ye nyina achi no makọ na masan aba na ahoden moja edi ahusane ewo me mu meda mu nyina ase na ene the first show after the break ene 25th of March 2025. You're welcome. Can we say ha RAZ Media GH ewo YouTube. We were live on so RAZ Media on Facebook. Who to me den subscribe say one subscribe ya. Sanso na mesrɛ say bo madra na like video no. I ohwe video na wa like ya ma me. Na wa share nso akoma no unyam fa wonsa mo so a. Fa wonsa bo so sa. Platform we de yeye wani gye ho eye ofa nso a. Mesrɛ say after say wa subscribe no. Obe bob modern say wo do wonsa bi si adoma no so. Adoma bi e wa ase ho no. Say de be ya say me ba live for wa ankasa notification na beba u phone no so ana u computer no ana say sabio u tablet no so na wa hu se ma ba live e watimi a join na me no nyina e di dwumadi no abehhehye so say de ese na efata ti mesrew say ye wei e ma me say adwuma na ye no wani agye ho a sanso no Facebook na wo hwɛ me na unya follow page na Bomadana follow page no say the be ba live for automatically won so no ubenya nkaibo say aba no abe join na ye no nyina edi show no abrew abusua say the ye show no wo ha no ye kasa ye duru ba bia na ye bie phone lines na tum na won so wafre na won so di wadwen kire de wunim de wodwene aba beto aso na man niema akokama kama said yes sir na efata. Now let's jump into the main business. Khalif Jaben mechio ye pa ame retapia mechio ye pa ame Diana pia ame mechio ye pa emo akwa abasonko e de platform show ame by the botry ame me akwa abapa me da se bebre ene odo ai amoyi mode kire me Betty Ajimai won so mechia ha yes ame Diana pia won so machia Nana adunsia me ma wakwaba eba platform we so. Abusia for let's jump into the discussions of today. Na wahu eyana me bana me kase Dr. Bawumia eye nipa bia eye Ghana man no ene hia Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. Enye Bawumia ene hia Ghana. Na mom no eye Ghana man ne hia Dr. Bawumia. The nam so ma me kan sa ne se amamuo aman chichiriye eye different from me ba be wi bia di akọ. So aman chichiriye no ye de mra yedi mra timpon no ene ebu oman ene na yedi chichire oman emra ne na etumi de yeden ebo ye homodene ema oman ba bia no enya feeling say he's part of the country na ono so ninim de kakra bia owo contribution ada say mentally physically and I say even money in terms of capital resource, money resource, no. Enipa ni timi fili na ono so de na kwanya na owo no ono so tumi de boa emede chichiro man. Ese oye se wo chichiro man. Na se unye obi a odi mranimpon na ye fe the constitution no e na so de chichiro man no. Na mbom no se wo de wankasa wope. Akoma so ade de beba wakoma so de wo mpena bi beka to team wodan mu na so de be ya adwuma automatically no untumi emwa emma o man chichire no enkoso said yes na efata because se ba ne sa obeye bias e ba ne sa ube create first class citizens e ba ne sa you create slaves ube create nkoa e wo man num abro mo ye mamafo enti Bawumia ene ni MPP amanyokuo no ene ye party bi omudi oman no so a omode emra ye adwuma wo oman no na ebu oman no a omomfa omobo omokokoso omomfa sabio otan ene ebu oman he abusuye tiemiye pa yatra oman we mu pen abra na ado danko akufo ado ebu oman na ado oman mu no na ye de mra ena na ye adwuma the rule of law na sa rule of law we no ana na ado di ye adwuma no they are quite different from this abuse of power nkrofo we no e de abetena konwa no so a omudi omokokoso ade na one where you know what by kujobe mo akwaba you know what ye wayade bi ho sa yade no ye fe ne Stockholm syndrome minim se de sika na brofum kama be itari kasa me fe ne syndrome di Stockholm very very bad sa yade na se kire ni se ye diu bone a mani duru ba bia obi ba na ye o papa you still have memories say I was say nipa na odi ubone no mra na o medi ubone because you are used to because you have become addicted to that way of treatment no and so obi ba na o treat you here then your mind will remember what you be fit sa nkwase ntete na ye de ma before no and the Stockholm syndrome enti obi di ubone kese no a obi aba wa beji wa otete o ye wuye o treat you to say onipa dasani no enam say we used to bad way of treatment into no wadwen da wutim no ebenya emptiness in your mind because of say de na yesi etete bremu no you are not able to satisfy that part of your mind that captures a one you consider as a boy. Until another by ya no the rule of law year Jumano. Ghanaians, some Ghanaians, especially the ignorant ones, or more no sabio, and to minki can see any more ye no. Now more fe and kwasi amamu. Jimmy BMO. And I'm Sagana for binum used to aggressive. Nkwasiakeka atemudie gidi attack ye koina yese and I'm say some Ghanaians or more used to that ya ababe part of their mindset intino na do ba ya no bu maya ye find the rule of law no na they were not comfortable with that because their nature has tended to be slaves and they have accepted it. Ghana for me we muntio Sem na ye kan ha no ano edre pa tiemiye pa wahu brana na do ba ya na otia konwa so social media bloggers etuomu ano egu na do so Ajimifo enkwasiafo bi asabio senkenye amanyo sema nkananado sabio ne panty a wahya okwa akoto atwene omo abusuakuo no nyina wo ka omo bomu a wo ka na abusuakuo efiri ne nana ne maame ne papa ne nana nkaso a ne wo faase wo ka omo nyina bomu a sporter Ghana for say sporter pants na nado ahya o se atete okwa akoto agu no wodi omo busuamfo ni nyina okom nyina abom omo value enuru sa pant na ado ahya okwa akoto atwede no nanso enam amanyo semonti na omutumi tena bonten eka de omo pe editia na ado na enam sana na ado de emra na ye adwuma odi bu oman na emra na odi di oman no so nti no papa ne ye opanyini tie mante ema nkrofo egu so eka de omo panyina ye okwasi ampanyin bi te Captain Smart ye okwasi asofo bi te se Kofi Oduro ye wo Jimini bi ote America se friend Kevin Taylor so no ye thank God obi in kanasem ye wo Jimifo bi te se kwasi ampanyin bi ote Germany o se friend se ye se adwemone hine wo se hwan ne hwan yo ye wo Jimifo bi no mo ho a omutumi yi omo anim kwasi ampanyin twene Jonas nom ne Jimifo bi nom etimi didi na nado atemi ne mana na sabio utia na ye disgusting. But because of rule of law, Nanado allow all those things to happen because of say be freedom of speech. Okay. Brana Nanado danko Akufo-Addo tia konwa so. There were a lot of allegations about things NDC for biduma bokrono. NDC for biduma we sika. Yenya double salaries for ho. I Haruna Idrisu. Mi wura mecho kese agwan smana baben eka ho bi nipa bebre Muntara Mohammed akwano yem interior minister no. All these people they were involved in a scandals in a double salary. Na ye evidence with proof and everything. But yanti say Nanado danko Akufo-Addo because of say now ye the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Edi onu ankasa ne kokoso ayeden edi sojafoɔ ana polisifoɔ ekotuko share wɔn so ekosisa nipa abra ekwan abra na court enkyere se bia nipa simasi apolisifoɔ emfa no nkotum. We have a lot of issues. Dr. Puni yenya Kofi Wayomi domwere ho ni case baye. A lot of issues happened, but Nanado, because of rule of law, decided to go according to what? According to the rule of law. In fact, some allegations be an NDC for some prominent MPP leaders. And I'm saying Nanado ye obi oye ordinary say ye de emra. Kabima min kabi amamoni ya de mrane ye adwumantino. The man told the people, say, go to the court. Let the court go through and investigate and understand what is the issue. Say court rombana mudi for. I don't care some MPP for. You face the consequences. But listen, when Nanado was doing this, some NDC people were criticizing Nanado because of say Nanado did not order the police to arrest people without not knowing how they are. Either they are guilty or they are not. They ordered Nanado to use abuse of power to deal with these people. But Nanado decided not to. Why? Because Nanado believes in rule of law. Says the wasem court ni do wasem na would differ. The law will deal with you directly. But asama ameka yeno, the mini can kaya. And I'm Ghana for ye used to the NDC abuse of power in office, aggression, nkwasia dede ya chiwe ye ko chiwe ye ko sisa. Because Ghanaians are used to that. When Nanado was applying the main and the real way of ruling, Ghanaians felt to say Nanado was not doing the right thing. You see the psychologist, the cycle of ignorance. When would you say wadjune enye juma di etimide yo? Why would you etimide yo? Se wadwene nya adwuma de eye wuye no uhu de eye obone no enam se ye de bone na ye wa mana dokuru dompem awura wutim eno na bone na wo pahwe de enye na wo pahwe ne na uhu a na wani age na wakoma ato he ato ye abusiafo The entire American same way Chilemunina say. And this year, Omubedi, Omunya Makunyam. Now we are sponsors of insult, sponsors of everything. We are victims of victims, but no we are guilty to corruption. And I do use the court procedure to go through the process to know, say, nipa way what the bonnet and also ni bonnet. But what happened when these thieves they came in power? Ghana for the one where Sankro forum because of the campaign that they made. And campaign all their message was not about how they are going to develop the country, but their message during the campaign was exclusively on attack of people. And away we sika, and away disika, and a bebe chiwe, and away drebe kohano. When they came in power, they are using the state agencies, the state securities, the state security apparatus to abuse the citizens in the country. Just to what? Regimio, just to satisfy their kwasiafo food soldiers here. Omunimu nyansa, omunim say in the democratic world how things works. No? They want to hear the day ewo mwasum yekochiwe. The NDC is trying to work to satisfy them. Now look, let me ask you one thing. Maami Opare or Ware Opare and answer first. What is the name? The National Service Secretariat. Look at the numerous of noise that they made across the country. Abrana Maamene Wabontre. Ekosi saying. Ora, and ekochi amanfo, and a weird state property, and a weird state assase, and a weird Ghana sika. Ekosi saying. Abushe, Enkrofo we no, me say, the 2024 election is the most fraudulent election ever in our country called Ghana. Just say, all the things that they were talking about, the promises that these guys were given, in some no mokafa MPP amanyo kuohono. In some omokafa the leadership of the MPP, everything was completely set up. Nothing was right. Nothing was right. Bro, na me home family obe sese de Nyankopon adom amodre wo. There is nothing that this guy said during the campaign that was right. But the said they wanted to just to destroy the images of the people. They just wanted to make you feel say they are with you. Prominent people in the society and DC and his people decided just to what? Just to tarnish the image of these guys. Or why Mama I know the National Service Secretariat. Mami too kwai. Na ndisi fodere nam se we Ghana sike koba ye nyina. Mami na ba bedru Ghana my when na me no kase one Ghana brass staff one nam. The GFA, the woman is still working there. Dear Nancy, dear Nekoye, adenti or more come one atum. You see, this is because when you lie to the people, and you win power, when you come in power, you want to show something to your people, say, yes, what you said was right. But unfortunately, the shadow-minded and the short memory association people, asam no bana ye can. The omo party no so benye de bi e wo kronum so bi abokro no. They will never follow up to understand where the things is going to end. And at the end of the day, NDC will pass on for free. Senkagana for unyansa, NDC for no mudi omochi omo ye yenko chi omo moyade. Nkomu unyansa, enke osenko mwasha sibisa the NDC leadership, the Attorney General, enkwasi afona no muti TV stations ahodo so. Ebosa National Service Secretariat no kromfo no. They were supposed to ask them, ekosi saying, maamena ba otigana maimu onko ba bia odaso ne na mamanum die ne kosi ye awudifo hey ena ye ba hey Minister of Education ye be china tum oni prove bia o ye be china tum wa diska school feeding program omo awieska how omodene sa from opposition into government. Still, it is all about accusation. No prominent evidence to support what they are claiming. Why? Why do we always fall victim into the hands of these guys? I didn't hear me jaye home. Emma Nkrofo to me dim ntro. Entro dada yenchichiri yensegu yechimi ekoto nkwasi abade bomb. The same thing happens in 2008. The same thing happened in 2008. They made some of Ghanaians feel say they have left alone. Not knowing say after 8 years, the NDC men will go on campaign platforms and what? And endorse JJ Kufuor's governance. Abram Beka say JJ Kufuor ton Ghana and Sase Ghana go do nyina odiri nyina kwa akoche yesi wa ton Ghana na down wa ton ate ho age hu sika ate ho trema. But in 2024 during the NDC campaign they were endorsing JJ Kufuor's governance. But we sat down again in 2024 to be gaslighted by that fool Junior Kwesi Pratt, to be gaslighted by Sami Jamfi Kromfo Aonye Jumada. When we talk about people of his age, the guy is one of them. We allow ourselves to be fooled and to be deceived completely by Sam Krofo ya Krono no Mobon or Mabrabum Emepemene. Mianom, Mrs. National Service Secretariat. Waba Otigana Maimu. Ekosi saying Krono Bo National Service Hono. And once I'm not Kwakosi saying Mame Estake Barima, you have a Mwakwaba. I am another who know who, Yasembe Jagu. Abusia Kenoforiata Wabo Krono Ekosi saying, and then the OSP are done in a home. Yan can say a police in here, counter police, because counter police in a sumana manakochi nipa. Ekosi saying, we are the year what we are living today, we know what we live in. We are living the era whereby PNDC uses the state power. Brana Sabio. Jerry John Rollins in Crawford. And the 2 million a man for their show, Munsamana, 2 million moji free, a champion, some no free fashion and some no. Now, when they bought on my mano crono, Eddie Huno, my ma, Eddie cow, my machine. We are back to that level, saying the NDC leadership, John, what them call Mr. Ibu, John Maram, whoever they call it. And the power of the state, and the abuse the people, the citizens in the state. Are they? And ababaye huna, ababaye intimidation, and the abacho, who hania si achiwe, who hania ko fie, why? What is the sense of that if we are living in a country of democracy? Oh, yare, oh, madam, bibi how adrene. What is the importance of judiciary if it is not to give an accurate judgment on a case? Every day, and this is what you'll be. Every 24 hours, be a yachi. Just a 24-hour economy now. No more can ayirano. I think it's 24-hour arresting. Ora no, ewa ekosi say, na ora no akromfo. But I'm so sad to say, we still have some Ghanaians in the country. Yamo who believe we said they were poor because of Akufo-Addo governance. Yamo who believe we said they are not having money in their pocket because of Akufo-Addo. Yamo who believe we said sabio omunrum pempenso bi wo omo abrabom because of Akufo-Addo. They are living worse situations, but they are still working in the country and supporting the NDC. Yes, sekama behu, bohan so baye day, ebehu. What? Sekama ebehu, but bohan so behu. Se utumi transema de nada. Eda dawo eyi wadwene da wutim efiri wutirim ne yesansu ogum ne yehye ne ma yehye ne sudi kama na wode koto nkwase aba. The consequences no wo na obe akobese mo na mo bre better because so far as we have that numbers of people, that huge number of people sensically not working, senseless people among us, we have a long way to go before the country can become a better place to live. Because adrenaline nsipi, adrenaline to me, this is the reason why I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But I'm from a pa ebokone no moko. Jimmy, uko nsuo na nsuo epono ebo a emframa efiri so na na ebo a e say udi akire ubehu na wato na ubehu na ukọ na epo afaw. That is how some Ghanaians are acting. That is how some Ghanaians are conducting their life in the country. But be emframa bokono eho na yedi akire. Jimmy ene ne ene de ekoso okumase asante man ko a since John Dramani Mahama betena konwam den ena ensi wa asante man mu enso no ye kama mote ase se asantefo edwamufo mo ayoa asantefo nkora asantefo youth mo ho kire mo because nanado dan kwakufo ado ya timodenfo ni timedene ono na ema mu nya aduane ni ono na ema mu ni di mprensa na me bisaw afu ben na eda wanim a eda wuyam a wo pese oni di mprensa ansana nyuna asanade ache o modam what be that enso ye kaye ema ne ebeto wutimu se sabio e sori anopa enkopem se obekọ akoda wo so ni di miensa enye sa kwakufo ado timede ene etimosen wudi 3 praise a day ana uni when a child say you allowed yourself to be fooled by mechanism sinipi muja mo homa ye di madwene di agro e de sikama be hye mutim yi madwene tugo na edi nsuo ni sudi gum na edi si muti no so ene na senka ye ni munyina mo ya adwene hu se Ghana need Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia because the man have the wisdom. The man has associated himself with the country and allocating our problems in the system. Ye kayamo antiase. Ene monne. Now the tie. Enkrofo we so mo no mo ye Kumasi macho man. Nankasa biwas akaniba ye bube we chira se kwatre kwaso be mountoma afiri a tienidin na santini ba kaniba saa bebu e wamfa nto timi anya de watrase ama after bebu na achi no ye de wadwene di agoro afi na wuso de muntie nkrofo muntie
yene no eko aprobo ewie Ashanti region last word or catch re ye ewo airport say tax force minuanom me manum mwachire me odo na odo a mwachire me no misremu mamun na until say ye be declare me His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as president anu hiam ene si da yati yensu yen na ye be gina ho abo bibia ho ban ama ya bo president ye de osie eye oyo Ashanti region say na minua ne kan no regional task force here 19 the whole Ashanti region eco create task force soldier for Emma party no ma omo protect the ballot box ne papers no Emma yetimi nkunindie ne eye dia by say amanfo bi ninam e na omo gi credit no ya ye di yanko akoto ho no obi enu a all free say ade na ye ne aya ade empenimfo a omo boa e wa Ashanti region ha Mr. Akamba metuso anama sorry Akamba firi Accra eba Kumasi ha ene ne has more than 10 constituencies ene ne rounds yenti bibia yenua James Agbe Bovolate office operation ono na oso yasi no one ne papa promise ye say yempie ne yembe yeduma na party ne ba power omo nim say office omo ho no security office so omunya omo hu say youth no ye doso security na ase youth no yini ewo so omo be make sure say omo be hwe side ne ye hu say up to now 3 months in see ye ebinum foforo e na ya fa omo nya party ejuma e na omo di sanfa so no nimu omo ye nimu omo be bia tama ye bre ye bubu ye nkurofo ye prepare ye nkurofo ya task force omo the whole constituency Ashanti region hanum no omo na omo de omo nkwa ji ye emu bu ye kun obi mu ebinum apra ye wie ye na se be na edi amaye na se bie ni ho ena position a ewo ho a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eye ebi ho ye nka se wa mistake position bi ho a former party member a onim ye hawo obi a odi man no ono no e bia MPP for ye hu bebre MPP for no asese omo na omo ne omo ye adwuma a ye nim omo ba ye buofu asema ye kanu nke o se ye pie ba mpenumfo mo amma ye nanso a ye be masa asem na pie na ye hu MPP ni a ye ma no position a o asese MPP for oni omo ye adwuma a ye task force no mpenumfo mo ne ye akoye close door ye meeting say ye ba power say ni no mbebo ye no ye hu hwe se sana maso a ye bra ye pa ansa na constituency ni etimi organize mema epie ye adwuma ma pa na sa mema no se ye ntimi anya ade a omo akoma eso de epe a 2028 is just around the corner ebe de ne yankwa ko from say omo be yeduma enti e ka kire ye papa say Ashanti regional task force ye ba power ya nya de MPP fo ni ye ka ye hu Ashanti region invisible ko mba yira appointment o ye bia ya ye din ene ye hwe no
Wanim wawuna nkrofo we me kaye me kan say akaniba watrase na aban biaba now before wo sa akwa we awda hoyi wanim I don't know how to classify you wo sa akwa we awda hoyi wanim me ka say na ufie obinko je SS e wo fie da ai wo sa akoyo da betam asem mo amugina ho mu bi no mu fie obinko SS da enam hia dese ni hia pefe ugina hoyi wo je SS kra unko bi da nti esi dun katia kan ya omoa eden kwase afo ene petumi enya tumi ni wia ne ene nyansafo ache tumi nafa ne ye di de yepe Evans ankama kofimi ya mo akwaba Asie no nkatia kan yo mo akora. Ena da bia mo de mo sori a. Ena ye de ya asantefo. Ye na ekita MPP. Ye nto aba. Enye se enye se. Enye sa ye enye se. Enye sa ye nto aba. Ena madam ho invisible force na mo kodima ndc ewa asanteman mu. Ene na wusu mekaye ena wante ase. Edi kan ka kire wo se sabio kwatre kwa be ka kire so be ma wo bibi afiri a eya na watie ne din because ono ne nam ho no oye kwatre kwa John Dariga Dramani Mahama asantefo munim no dada wadi Ghana man so pen wadi asante man so pen wadi mu atemu pen waka de opɛ de akyerɛ mo pen ɔno ne kama mote mo ho asɛ mo asantefo de se de gold mpo etetare fom de ɛka akwan ma mo a mo ani ɛnso ne da atemba na sene sei ɛsɛ fidie ɛkye aboa ni sun enko fidie ni gya aboa no nso a ni sunsun nko ɛyɛ normal mo na man ye mo ho nkwasiafo ɛna mo gyaima John Mahama ne nkrofo de madwena bedi agro adada mo adare mo atoto mo akyeche mo ahoho mo kama mo aho ti sɛ akrantenam ana ɔde mo ayɛ nkwan na wɔn sanom sɛ wo ya asantini a woni mo history a it should get direct into your mind to say the NDC is a big enemy to the Akan. It is a fact. It is a fact. And it is a way Akani now koku who the man NDC amanyokua. At the end of the day, you'll be set. They will sideline you. Right? Ye can Sami Jamfi baby edena kwa akotu. Sami Jamfi is just there to supervise the work of his boss. Enti mo asante fo akamfo ye dia ne MPP otom. Yes se fiaboa ewe wonama ebika. Fiaboa sorry wonama bika. Senkanye bia na nka moto abama MPP na nka MPP weni ya last 8 years na ya fa nkrofobia adwuma nke bia na nka duru so eye ya na nka mokoto aba na nka mode ma MPP amanyoko na nka sam MPP amanyoko weni ya bia nka wo fase bi betimi anya advantage of that e de awie university nyame bo no wa mo hiani o na mbom no eya kwanya binum na nipa binum mpese wo benya na wo nso obusua pagya ne ntoma pafira hari na idrusi ni John Mahama ne na asefo no ye wo omo no omo niska o na so akwanya bia aban bi de ma won in sense of going to school and learn sense into ne omo ye de omo ye entimo nso se nya meji adi awu ne ene sabio ye can say selfishness ene yemo ena nka modwene in the interest of the nation ena nka yeto abapa nka nye ne ye ne onse ya sha se ye bomugu ya sha se ye bomugu nka kra ye betwimu nyina si nchen enkwasi asem na mukodi ne wo akaman mu ho distractions amode koye ama manfo anto abapa mfama abanya oba osesa akaman no ene afe na mashase amote mo ho ase how de ekoso the whole Ghana uka babia sadum so we ya aba hit hard pa ya santene akaman mu ai adentia because otan no wo mumu they hate their cans because the accounts we are able to create, we are able to make it happen. I'm not being a tribalistic here, but it's a fact. Said the PNDC for ebegu akana sikafo na omo bie nyuma na omo build the nation with their personal knowledge. Na PNDC best say won egugu won adwuma no. That is the same job that the NDC is doing today. Enti mo amosi efre mo se hwan data force se hwan ya mu ko di nkwase asem ko ye nkwase adwuma no. Ene sa na tie momfa ne sa monkama no ntum montram munye din Jimmy ontare ho monsisa tuo no ntwehwere mo makon ho monhyehyɛ NDC t-shirt no ebema mo aduane adi ai NDC gadget no mo so na mo asesa de abegu table no so na mo hwɛ ebe dane ton no ama mo adi na senye adwene na abo nipa bim te se de jonso abo akokɔ a obi a wonko school da wo a ugina wo wonko SS da o pe police mawuda akwakoye dan why na be fa with security agencies nim de be na kita wa yemfa nkoye security agent personnel nim de be na kita o hwe ye de nkwasiafo na pe nkwase tumi ye de agimifo e na hwehwe tumi nkwase tumi na de di nkwase tumi ye de di ye de asepe ye hu ye de aye de ye pe o se ya sha se ye sa line mo ye nya nruba bia afi na ya sha se yes all the major positions in the NDC government akamfo na mo se mo nkoto abama NDC mo nkoto abama MPP no all the major positions in this NDC government akamfo dodo se na nya bi ye ma meka nchem se Muntaka Mohammed interior minister Muntaka Mohammed yesremni otikumase beto yesremni pa. Tell me one serious positioner akani babi anya a dear friend this amanyoko we hwinim chairman owusu ampofu say owusu ampofu e fe ne sen fosu ampofu a nka oye prominent ya nka obetumi anya ntumi bi ewo NDC amanyoko num ekosi ne sen ya salide no ya tune de na atwene kura manakwa akɔhye carpet ase wayira enti next time bi she dru say ye to aba fa nim de ni nyansa to aba kwa udiem ase fiaboa ewe unama bika ai fiaboa owe unama bika ebi okwase ampanyi wo ya ugina ho wani abra wo frejo Mahama se omra obema wa adwuma ye no ebi ankana na do dankwa kufuado nya adwuma ma wo nye bete ebi ankanam aban papa so ma oba atumenya prempe college akọ wona na awa wo fase bi ko betumenya prempe college akọ anso enam pese me nkuminya mi dia wu ene Jimmy ma me 500 Ghana na me nkukuma amanfo na wuni nkunim ene ne monne ena ya sa line mo a wani atonsuma o tiatia mi enye hwewa mi wia next time wo di besua nyansa NC I no contribution hayi ba so be kubio ose chairman eye NC no contribution no chop jamo video no aja ka we mo video no nchiro and the chairman of NC no contribution no chop abusia se wo hu enti akamfo na yesi na yeye na nado akamfo na yesi de yeye Bawumia oyesremni oyekramoni ye mpeno ye koto abatia no yɛmpa adwuma ma obi papa ne n'asefoɔ no yɛnyina na yɛwie yɛ nie and this amanyoko no ɛyɛ tribal political party awona ɛne northerners ɛna afa party nafa entu ya santina ukodi party bi enti say ya chia you are just wasting your time and your precious time tie ene ye no ene ye ne
with the NDC because the MPP have shown us the way boss. When we win, the way we go, man, so in terms of appointment, so we are not going to change anything. Our people will also benefit. Monkino go work, Big Babu go chop. Thank you. Thank you very much. In your bar now, Kasai, I'm saying. Nidi kan bobo abaso, awa juma oye. And let me say that me na me apostle for no contribution, no chop. I know the Mr. President this our office no. Amame say me na me metnase na mahe. What we have done, NDC, is that when we are in power, we think about Ghana too much and forget about ourselves. So
abusianfo chairman owusu ofosu ampofo and osiena osi no contribution no chop say NDC wa buy mu omodwene Ghana ho too much until this time omo buy there yeah NDC fo nkwa na omo kwa akodwene omo ho omo kan ya omo mboa omo de seal ayoyo na abusue me pese me nko asema esi wo Kumase but I want to wait yankasa mfa galamsey ho kakra e pese yankasa mfa galamsey ho kakra na wa hu hwe yo nyumwe ho yesi obufo enim se obawi ado watire enka oyeden ohunuhu ye abro eso ene abro so mfaso no enye bibi mpo na wusu afei mpo nie kakra beso wani ama watene ya ye de bibeyew ama wahu na hi abusianfo ena amene wo kasai galamsey ajiga na afa galamsey yefeni galamsey a John Mahama breso in 2012 and ebeye massive ana nado danko akufo timi born ho modern te so mane ba fom still Ghana for yanhu na yetena sema John Darega Dramani Mahama tumi de nada ebe dada Ghana for ebe di intro de kire yen ebe dwa na num de kire yen se eye NPP for na ye galamsey enti ono eto abama na obedi Ghana man so a galamsey will be something of the past. Enkrofo we kan ya ma ye kan ya ma ni kosi se sabio na nado mpono ni fie ye tu galamsey MPP executives nyina eye involved in galamsey MPP MDC for any MPP what them call MDC for any MC for nyina to galamsey all the district across the country and intia nana adodankwa Akufo-Addo and to me anye den enkuntia galamsey. But let me remind you where say yeah, when we sit down and we try to talk about issues on border, many a times people see us with the party color, and sometimes it makes me it makes me sad a bit. Say, metnase na makanyansa sem, metnase na maka sem without adding my party affiliation to it. Now, obi betra ba biaka say I'm talking because I'm an NPP supporter. Na yemiya pa. Where there is nowhere, and it has never been since when I on this platform. Asemasi, I made only one spectacle, and I heard asem. In fact, semo best di me pa asemusia. I don't rush to talk about it. There is a reason behind. So asemusia, I don't rush to come here and start talking about it because I believe, say, the ethics of good presentation of issues is much important. The honesty may involve in my addressing my issues, you know, is much more important than the numbers that I will get. And when I was talking about Galamsey then, I never spare anyone, either MPP or NDC or whoever, neutral, frota voter or whoever. I never spare. Madika tra ka se Galamsey ye national kanker. Madika tra ha ka se Galamsey ye o how be o se o mine as o mine no. Yemfa partisan color enton chain. Na o mine nyina yemfa ye Nancy form say we are fighting against that because sadie no ya de bone e de o say ye and e bo mine no. E de wuo ne ya de and e bo mine no. But now you will find some NDC supporter be now about video comment I say nobody do attempt Akufo-Addo to Galamsey when they to Galamsey one Jaru appear me. Okay, thank you very much for being here. Have a great going back home. So na me queue. I'm Mwakwaba. It has been a while. Yes, I'm well, bro. It has been a while for sure. Yeah, it has been a very long time that I've not been on this platform, but I'm back. Yeah, that is what is much important. I'm okay now. Abushamfo Galamsey ye a cancer, national cancer was saying in a young kuntia. But ya wo kasafa Galamsey when I say people in etia kunyamua. Then the NDC supporters will come and tell you say Akufo-Addo need to Galamsey. A MPP for need to Galamsey. Entino say ya pesi entwa Galamsey ma Nanado is the right man to stop Galamsey. Now where the yan say Senka even party full soldiers mo the NDC when say bebre e tipo nkosofo mimi Kofi Agyemuakwaba yenim say bebre e tipo nkosofo endi ka tipo nkoso ni de ka asema you can accept it and allow it to flow. But say if it come to a point whereby you will find the flag bearer of the opposition party, NDC John Darega, John Maram, Mr. Ibu, and so bejina platform so na or QC. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo say a MPP for na ye Galamsey na MPP for and na Ghana mine yensuni and sa say no ntino muntumi ye ho adwuma. Ya na ya because you could understand clearly say the okano a tro a boss remoka and a papa ikai. But enam say John Mahama nim ni pefe say Ghana for bebre kai say 2012 na Akufo-Addo or nye what no nye president. Galamsey what's going on. Yen say and John Mahama breso and a China for beji Ghana ball or mubua na Galamsey akese omana no omoye. But Mahama swear to me at Transia who say Ghana for your short memory no edru babia it really worked perfectly. John Mahama knew the character of Ghanaians, say short memory associations. And Tinyama na koso, and Nyama na koso under his leadership. Galamsey na jigana maya say no under his leadership. And na me no suntia. Na the danko kufuado betra konya so ordina konya to chacha. Na mibisa o. Senkana Galamsey anywhere. What will make Nanado to put his presidency on the line? But because of short memory associationship, short memory collaboration, short memory relationship, Anna, we forgot to say, Galamsey has been with us since John Evans Fifi Atamils Nebreso MPM Brana Nado Baye. So the thing was there, and it was even created by the NDC caucus. It was created by the NDC because me magic concession I am for the pain. Okay. Southwestern side of the country, western part of the country, I am free Dunkwao, Etakwa, and Asefono. It is one of the strongest strongholds of the NDC. Okoha, MC Fonina, DC Fonina, Member of Parliament Fonina, NDC Fose Kem. But those places are the places where the mega Galamsey goes on. We will free Kurubunu me come call watch. Ehona Galamsey ne kosu ye. And if a stronghold of the NDC is the bank of Galamsey, dear ne kachino as a Ghana ni. Aboy am Friedrich Takwa Dunkwao Nchemia Kronon Dorso o mi wule free Kurubunu mudini. Ukowa NDC for nkwa. Those places are where they do Galamsey and Cobra and so Cobra ho and this if one corner but those places are the World Bank of Galamsey. Mami Elizabeth Chan Mwakwa. But Ghanaians sat down. We allowed the NDC to manipulate our brains. Omo chim yadwene. Omo tu Galamsey no na omo sign bo na do aban so no na Galamsey ekoso. And this if only to Galamsey no na omo asan ba begina platforms so na omo de bo aban ne so bo. Enti e won say Galamsey no form kakra na omo aka omo hu agum mo nkotu ne kese mo nkonsuo no nchen mo nse nsuo na amanfo nkasa mfa ho all in the name of we want power. Na Bible say dear Ben na nipa dasani ubenya se wunya wo hu nyina na ohwere wo nkwa tumi a wo penti yenkotu Galamsey mfama krongu nsuo ma amanfo nom ensuo mu nwene enum ma kro na amanfo ntonwene ni no omonya de no mungu. The important is Mahama should become a president. The Ghanaians, we sat down and we allow ourselves for these people to deceive us.
His word, he put his presidency on the line. Because now his own people have been found to be the ones engaged. All their party executives have, concessions and are doing illegal mining in forest reserves. It's a pity. But it's close to home, and that's why he can't deal with it. If you go to the districts, they talk about community mining. Community mining is the MPP party executives and the DCEs who are doing the community. If we were in some other jurisdiction, he would have resigned by now. By his word, he put his presidency on the line. Because now his own people have been found to be the ones engaged. All their party executives have, concessions and are doing illegal mining in forest reserves. It's a pity. But it's close to home, and that's why he can't deal with it. If you go to the districts, they talk about community mining. Community mining is the MPP party executives and the DCEs who are doing the community mining. And so they are the ones doing what they're doing. And so how can you expect him to fight, Galamsey, when his own people are involved in it?
The president lacks the political will to do this?
He does. It makes very nice, verbiage when you talk about it and you express a will to do something. Well, action speaks louder than words. Our river bodies are still the coffee color that they were. Maybe they were Milo before. They are looking like coffee now, getting darker. And they all know who are doing it. The champagne machines are there. It's not something that you can put in a handbag and walk and go and do it here. They put it there. And so how come you can't find the champagne machines, that are washing all that mud into the river bodies? So I think he's failed when it comes to illegal gold mining.
So Asama John Dariga Mahama na onoso kanio said anado danko akufuado eye Galamsey beneficial one ne nkrofo na eye Galamsey ntenam so santino ontumi nko emfantia Galamsey temiyo pa. This man was in opposition and he was saying say dienam so amma Nanado danko akufuado ntumi nkuntia Galamsey ene se Nanado ne nkrofo na eye Galamsey enkrofo na omo ye Galamsey na omo te ben Nanado omo Nanado ne eye den esansuo no omo Nanado ne bokosu atafre enti Nanado ntumi nye bibia amfa ho not oppositional ene Nanado danko akufuado enti akonya no so biem. Na hwe Ghanaians me say many of us ye mudodo na ano we lack something called critical thinking. Because we lack critical thinking, sometimes ye ntumi mfa enema mienu a nipa eka emfa compare who the discrepancy where abra papa weti amanfo anim TV anim na all kachire Ghana fo nyina se na Nanado obi a Galamsey adidi wo ne bottom oni Galamsey fo ene bokosu atafre entino ontumi nkuntia Galamsey no sabre na muamu na akwa we nsu tie de ono so kanti ono so yandisi ni o
Munim dia Osiade yo onyo obi
Tio. The flag bearer was saying that Nanado cannot deal with Galamsey because Nanado is in the bed with Galamsey. Because yes, sir, Enka Nanado is in power. He has all the contumes and the kuntumes and the chachakunkumes. Senkobe tumidi astopo Galamsey. But enam so ni omune shem pamuntino, he cannot fight against it. Which means Nanado lack the political will to fight against Galamsey. But at the same time, listen to this fool and this in Oparene Kassetie.
Sabi ordina no every fan crofo say impenifu say your small banyansani your small na montente ni say we and then remove whom you are na me George Parado national youth organizer of the NDC the bejira no mo aseme buru bote say ye nyame pe na se Ghana so we ya adom na mo to abama John Dramani Mahama injuma na mo tutwa no mo sabeka ezu Miniano minus more ha. Miniano minus more ha. Yenim dia koso. Ewa bayo baya. O kachire mo se. Onu mo ba bebo minus wo bayi. Yenim Ghana this year. Yabubo mutu akumo because of mining in tea. Yenim this year. Sebe. Mo amukra mo legal concession. Na yamodia. Na yehu sa asase ni mu. Egudie power mu ntino.
Omo wa ba mu enye omo busuafo aba be pam mu agye asase na fi mu so. Yeni na yembo sa yesemu eye ba ko pe. Se NDC amanyoko ne ba se ni am original chairman ka ye no ye be ye safe legal mining. They didn't say you be an service. Or one hodea, obetia ye mining no, said the SA no. But then this amanyoko ne ba, ye dey hye beba. Ye be ye nyama in such a way say, obi biara mine na bia no, say be onsa ebeko wa no. Under the watch of the NDC. Ayezu. Ye ni excavators more. Apart from the excavators, they to firm no. The sign the excavators, SCS asase. It's NDC abamba, eba yen see excavators be. The NDC abamba, the excavators no.
Entimi Bra John Mahama Jina Babi na o twade bo yewura Nanado se Nanado ene garam say for edampem ene ntia ontumi nkunti agaram say aso no mom ebedi akonwa na obeko atia garam say magaram say aso eso atwa no na ono ankasa ne ho nipa George Opare nso Jina Babi say so mo ba omobe makwan ama amamfo aye garam say. But Ghanaians, senka ye critical thinkers, enka we would take John Mahama's statement, his campaign, people's statement, join it together and understand, say, okrabi, we on one kasa ni bia. Kramaya oka on one kasa ni bia. Ojina hono uchana na ho saa on kutim ko babia. But we allow ourselves to be deceived. And there's the same people who came out in numbers, shouting, bastardizing, criticizing, insulting. Ediabonyina bem. Ediabonyina bem. Enamoy. Garam say no swatwana. Garam say no swatwana. Said the tear, son tear. Ansi, this time a fame po and a garam say na shasia evolve to say the 2012 2016. Garam say J Ghana fire no. Adentia, Madika Kancho say the western part of the country, takwa de Dunkwao. Offenso Anko Branchen, that place is completely domained by the NDC and they are doing their business there. But we were fooled. We were what? Manipulated. They lied to us. Say, NDC MPP for ne two garam say. That mean, you know what? Say what? That I'm saying and this for you know. I just some a chandia na ekosuno, a chanan de ekosono. And crofo mo ye among ye what? Omo ye campaign a kesie editi ananado against Garamse. Senanado na ama Garamse ekoso. Anado na asha etiho ama Garamse ajigana afa. Omo nyine ne. Omo ashase a omo ka omo anu masem na he wo de Tie Mahama what he said here Sami Jasimi amu akwaba. Listen to what John Mahama said here. Listen.
It is his responsibility. The people of Ghana elected him. He is currently the president of Ghana, and it is his responsibility to deal with Galamsey now. I know that after 7 January 2025, when Ghanaians have voted for me, I will take that responsibility and we will sort out illegal mining.
Yes, entiminum se Ghana for beto abama me. 7 January, me ba, Galamsey ni metwa so, ekosi sen. This time, Galamsey na fe kura ni ashemu ma, ashemu kena, afe na yedi machines akesiye, ese yensuo. NDC MC funny and MC DC for agye Ghana forest reserves na bɔ ɔmo kɔn mu ɔmo na ɔmo sɛ nsuo no bɛtɛnɛ Mr. Ibu ayɛ n'adwene sɛ ohun hwɛ Mr. Ibu ayɛ sɛ ɔnte sɛ dogo bienu na bɛ wasɔre anigye na ɔgye ɔte Jubilee House wɔ na ɔsa na ɔwensa ɛna ne nkwasiafo no gu wuram ɛna ɔmo tu fɔma gudeɛ ɛna ɔmo de sɛ yɛ nsuo na hwɛ ɛsɛ sɛ nsuo ɛtaa pɔnkyerɛne a ɔgye wɔ saa nkorɔfoɔ wɔ yi a ɔmo agye ɔman na asi ɔmo bo so a sabio yɛn ntumi mfa yɛn ka ne sɛ yɛn ntumi mfa asogyafoɔ ntumi ntakere wɔn nkorɔfoɔ wɔ yi a wɔde national security operators korakɔ a na yɛbu fa wɔn so na yɛkum wɔn na yɛbobɔ wɔn tuo no John Mahama nko adeɛ sɛ ɔwɔ different way to fight against Galamsey. Now where Papa way or you're very, very, very funny. The man is very, very, very funny. Check. Or you're funny to the sense say, I don't know. Minim the man is a dream binum so unko yen niema binum kurasi niema bine na Jimmy. How can you go and bring in kwasiafo we so monko kuntia? Galamsey, look.
Now we ya hwamwa Semanse boys aye do omoko fight Galamsey we mo ade na anyeye damfumpo anyeye na banfo damfo anyeye na ba ye kan be ma ese agba me ma me agosu abere wa Sadabodam. It's when we go fight Galamsey. Now, soldier for a year training or Mugobi near Duomo year. Police for a shada could training. As a tactical weapon handling. See, I won't fight. I know crying ye. And your four boys companies. Our more Sadabodam. And I go fighting. Man, Nasa boys were more. Ye more Enuntia Sadabodam. That's what we got to do. Scam. This government is a scam. It's a scam. We don't fight Galamsey. We fight Galamsey. Soldier fool. Soldier fool. Omunika is sure. We don't now we are the fight Galamsey. I said that since boys company for. We are a scam government. They catch your pain. And is he? Your mama. A scam government. And our sister can't catch your there. Yeah. Bobia Bay.
Yes. Etabusia.
I didn't say about them. Now we are Semanse boys. I do moko fight Galamsey. We mo. Ade na nyeye. Damfumpo anyeye. Na banfo. Damfo anyeye. Na ba. Ye kan be ma ese agba. Me ma me agosu abere wa Sadabodam. It's when we go fight Galamsey. Now soldier for a year training or Mugobi near Duomo year. Police for a shada could training. As a tactical weapon handling. See, I'm on fight, you know. I know crying ye. And you have boys companies. I'll most shut down bottom. And I fight. Man, Nasa boys, you are more. You're more. Anuntia. Shadabodam. As one got it. Scam. This government is a scam. It's a scam. We don't fight Galamsi. We fight Galamsi. Soldier fool. Soldier fool. Omunika is show. We don't now we are fight Galamsi. I said that since boys company for. We are a scam government. They catch your pain. And is he? Your mama. A scam government. And our sister can't catch your razor near there. Yeah. Bobia Bay.
Enti Miriam. Ye penny pa mo mako kun atia oye radio. Radio. Who? I think say you can see. No, sorry. Let me do it like this. Okay, maybe this way you can see. Well, and Crawford Mukita a two kese pump action guns. Omodi bogaram say home. How we end this for? What was the sound was your full way? Yeah. Hey, John Mahama, we are swan. Say boy, say man. Would you know why I want to ask you? What was that? Shed up a damn full way. Say on morning Kruvu Mugita 2 way in Coco. Who forestry commission officer battles for his life after an armed illegal miner slashed his knees with a machete in the Offin Shelter Battle Forest Reserve. Who Forest Reserve, Forestry Commission Officer Kurapono. Ye chane naya to atwene. Now see shada bodam for we ya. Obisisi achia. Hey, John Mahama, we shege. Say the minya ki ukano. NDC party full so just yasisa omwepe kwambiso. Etia wonka. They are not going nowhere. They cannot face this. Omun to me face garam say yes no more forest no. But you know, they just want to create say allocation so that they can steal money from the coffers of the state. Yabuabu nkwasia fo omokoto nkwasia ba no. E na ye be fa nkwasia kwan bi so. E de atwa sika ama omo adi. Because omo ato aba. Amakromphobia abediganas. Look at these guys. Where's that picture we read? Look at these guys. No, of course, some kura we no man sabi obijina 109 kura muebu. So I'm go fight against them. How can this be possible unless you are sect what? A precedence. Nabusia, I want you to look at this. Asem na dia manfo timo where she say the NDC government way fraud sa government be a GD nim obia nje omuni biem even one ma ya fa omma kwasi pratum kura ya fa omma ye de omo akwakoye presidential staffers a omo edi aban no so mfaso no mesi kwasi pratum no kura but they still don't believe in this administration. They believe said John Mahama government of this time a completely scam. A completely what? It was not supposed to happen.
People's commitment to the nation and so on. That goes beyond party affiliation. You know, sometimes I get a sense that our politics has become like a war of gangs. a war of criminal gangs. So one of them has captured some territory and is benefiting from it. If you manage to defeat that criminal gang, you establish your domain there like a mafia, and you take control of everything for yourself, regardless of the national interest. And it's a danger that this country faces. This country must be governed as a country. It is one nation of one people with one common destiny. We need to revisit that slogan which General Achampong in his wisdom introduced. What is happening? My friend, what is happening in our country? So what
is it? Ye catch them say mamu nyen kwase campaign and fa John Mahama. Ye kaye. But mo se mo ye CPP for. Mo ye men of integrity. Mo ye neutral. You talk for the for one mo we ye. Afena wusu kwase obaba or ye presidential staffer papa panyini. Wahu the kind of reckless people. Mo de mano adada Ghana for more akoto nkwasiaba afa na wusu ye kan na wantie papa ye kan na wantie o sa papa we last time do ba bonten be kan se na nado aban eye aban a education infrastructure and the transformation of Ghana education aduma oye esombo pa o kan asem we NDC fro kan kire o se man kasa asem no biem e mo aban na baso biem. You change your mouth and you started attacking Dr. Bawumia and Anado everywhere. And then a wusu. Well, you see how hypocritical Kwasi, what is the name? What is the name of this man? Kwasi Pratt. You see how hypocrite you are. Afena wusu. Unya unhwe. Afei ena yewo yezu.
What about those who do not belong to political parties? They are not human beings anymore. So in our country today, if you do not belong to a political party, if you are not a member of a political party, you lose all your rights as a citizen. What nonsense is that? And then, so what? We help you to win election and therefore we have an entitlement. You have what entitlement? This country, and Senna, listen to me very, very well. We went to an election. We elected President John Dramani Mahama as the chief manager of the affairs of this country. We did not sell Ghana to him. Ghana does not belong to him. Ghana does not belong to the NDC. Ghana did not belong to the MPP, and Ghana would never belong to the CPP. What we do when we go for elections is that we elect managers, and they are supposed to manage this country on behalf of all the citizens of the country. If they fail to do that, they cease to qualify as governments. And we must approach this fight against Galamsey with the same vehemence and within the same principle and so on. That's the only way we can move forward. That is the only way we can move forward. My friend, you see, in any country, in any...
Kwasi Pratt, kind of want you. A fay and one who says, "Sir, why you Kwasi a campaign? Who campaign now here in Yansa in him? You help people, you deceive people, you sold reckless person. Who told nipa bone the Magana for say yanko to abanyi no manimra media so. Abra, na wankasa unim say Mahama is con man. Abra na wankasa unim say John Dramani Mahama can never fight Galamsey. Abra na wa unim say John Mahama corrupt. Unim say John Mahama betranga na konya so a de eda na koma so ene kwan obefa so obebo man ne krono no de enya. But because of your personal interest, the obabi benya di o ma ye koto nkwase abama oba na nya baabi atena wie afe na wabetena radio so be ye won te se de eye wo ya de na ye wo ya oboa uye nkontompo. You are just trying to show that type of character. Now we better TV so now we showcase it in Ghana for say we are neutral. You are not campaigning, gaslighting, but you know this is the same character of yours, Kwesi Pratt. Moi na moye campaign mu edene e de kasetia Dr. Bawumia. Nana do ni MPP amanyoko no digu MPP amanyoko na ni mase. Eno ane wo se wadi nkwase asema wie na fe na wo betre TV so atwa wo ho. Wada wa anoma kokone kone. Oko nsuo na no kohona. No aba aba na afo babisa se, "Hwan na kohunu nsuo no?" Eye mo a na mo ye de mo be ye ni de mo betumi bia. Edi deceive Ghana for se. John Dramani Mahama yobi oso munjini ntum. Ene na wusu. Yenya nruba bia. Afei ene ya hyase. Mo a mo betemo dwe. Ai. Mo nso mo betibi. Se oba no ye twa 78 million Ghana cedis on ifedi so wusu kwa ache. Omomfa nye communication for the presidency for just 1 year, 9 months. Eno uchefa wom. They know how you get your part from that. They are now here no. Say TV so obetrans ya obesu akire ye wo ene e wo. Kwesi Pratt. And then I will name the character of the PNDC, NDC, RCF4. I ne obeha hawani ebe to say the obabi usu achire wan. We told you and you knew that. We will not allow you to deceive us. You are not neutral. You are NDC man, Kasinipi, failed CPP member. And now betra ho ebe want to say the uba be so achire Ghana for who be so achire hwan who be su e de achire hwan oju say ya jimi wa hu mukodi mu nkwase asema na mudi nya mu hu say twemu wi a na betra TV anim ya mu want to say the money onni bie na ewo te ma be want to say money onni bie na nam atrofo akohwifo a etise mo abusu ayento asone yenko yanim miyanom ene na mehwe video no sabio kama koma pa msempese mengra ati
Emeka yekuo mo ma ba ko kan na mo clear road na fire for no na bibia
abusu anfo yenyina yehu Michael Hubert, we mwako abapa miya. Yenyina yahu die asie ewo sabio adum market. Yenyina yahu die asi ewo adum market. Na me Okay, abusianfo yenyina yahu de asi adum market. Yeah, me Umbert. Yeah, me ho ye pa. I'm back and I'm strong like a stone. The asi ewo adum market no very sad and it is unfortunate. Sa sembisa ebesie. I feel really sad for all the victims sad way at one. So I don't want to play the video where these things were burning. But my near coacham video be so you would have John Mahama eko hoko chiawo. And Asante regional chairman ononso eko adum one kind of say market ho eko chia victims no. Na me ya video we na ye ninkomo bi tie. Now, Busian for him say sound no. Emma come, mama trying to say menya sound papa. Mama trying here. Ebiana menya sound papa. Pese munti asema Mahama beka no. Asem very very important asem obete. So I want to do my best to bring it. Mama say menya video now. I want you to hear what Mahama said. I think say the video don't want to show. But ni na say asema Mahama ko ya okoka ya no. Maybe even say Kwesi Pratt is faking. He doesn't mean what he is saying, bro. Yeah, I know say just your mom in here. Sana your friend we krumo. Your mom in here. Or your mom in here. I was for Mahama ko pie mu ha o ka kire adwadifo say they are going to do whatever they could to what? To solve this issue happen or now or sraman for say more moon no aduane e wo market ho e more moon fa gas enko ho because on ojina ho what say gas bi no metoto ti apa na e trofo ankasa just at the end of the day na man for mo ho akere mo a ena mo nkwase dum so na mo dia cause that problem ama mo ahwere mo agapade no Mahama went there to go and insult them. That comma. John Daragadramani Mahama went to their doom market there to insult the market woman say, "E yomo no mo akoso fire no. Abra ye nyinanim say ye doom so ene omode ayedai a create fire no manashi." And so Mahama went there and started to lie. Akwa we put na hona or yi concert.
Na fire for no na bibia and problem am to don wa. Excuses no do so. Mo be pack here you. For all this one. Is here na some people who say bia mo ye aduma na. Mo yi ayi send na na so di mo nya mo ba ni na. 1 2 3 4 5. That's not a drip. Nadmo, Mr. Friend, no make clear my head. I'll cry a pay now, Kare. Sound they will be bad.
Mani Mahama. Ye no eko aprobo ewie Ashanti region.
Okay, Bushan for the 9% can more video being chere mo sa Ashanti regional chairman we otiatem oyedede odi fire service for natem sa de nti omo ye sa ade nti omo mpese omo serve nsuo ante nti omo ma amanfo ne mesh na omo yi omo ani na omo ye de ense ne mfata na busu ye wa hu we and this if we are very funny. Well, what the momenti asema papa we kai. Momenti asema papa we kai. Tie. Yes,
to do so sad. I don't move eyes. Oh my God. So like I can see what the team. 1 million. I don't put them so sad. What is so sad? Normal. Your Baba be 21 years. Your brother is Sabah. I don't. Your mobile. I don't. And then I sent for you. And then I can for you.
Na Miriam Hill. I to renchament ato amanfo. Na amanfo ni abro mo ani etu afiri wo ntim. Na hwehwe ni mu. John Mahama ne nkrofo de cash akese kotwa wo mpoa. Ye na ye nie ya ba legend. Ye de ye ho tumi kita ye de ye pe. Asama bra na ka ye no. Eya na watie ni ye, he meant a lot. Say ya na PNDC for the be ya asante for ma asante for won sika ni won twede ombe say ni nyina. That is the same thing that the NDC is doing now. Ye de prepare ye kwa ne apagam ni. Na asem na papa na kan ye na. Eye nsem bebre na wabo ne tofa kanisa. Say e ho akire ye. Afa na mo de mo kaase akase. Ebetwam ebe yedede mo be showcase mo richness sika amode ene na asefo. What is the sense in that? Amanfo aniba to the free wanted omutim bom uwo bi papa biya. In that moment your presence there cannot solve any problem. Uwo nyansasem bia de papa biya. You stay in the comfort zone of your office and coordinate to make things happen well and solve the people's problem. Jimmy, man kwasi sakasi akese na mode nam amanfo mo ani apro mo ani etu afro mo team. Mo de kosho mo kosho ko esi omo ho. Mo koye politics. Abro obi ne mention. And this is the most useless political party I've ever seen in the world. Mama ya from mo akwaba. And this is the most useless. Amanfo ni abro mu hu di obabi omo form mo nansi. Na mo de kasa kese nam. In this moment, what you can do as a leader, as a chairman of the region, is to be in your office and coordinate. Coordinate for things to happen and make the people be safe. Mo transiko di nkwasi asem ko showcase mo ho. More than want to say dampare, social media chairman, social media regional chairman, social media president, and I'm dying pictures and videos, videos and yan sending, and a mutucha. Now I'm for the mesh. A payer den and Nipan and country say, Modem Quasia Casa, Casena Ben and Amoha, a braille nim a to their free team. Yakayo, now where? And kwasi asema omukoli ni ho nyine mfasuo ni so. You know why? Let me show you something. I just want to show you something. Where? Enye se wo Otum kwasiaka. Yeah. And this is for you very, very funny. Mutemi yepa. Enye kwasiaka bia obetu afiri office. Edi akwa dum market ho. And a solve problem. Uma yenka imu say before Nanadu came in Ghana, we were having only one fire service training school. Nana built another 3. Resourcing the fire service is the issue. Giving them the accoutrements, the needers, the things that they need to do the job. And you coach no more solve problem. No. In fact, look at the budget that they did for the fire service. You see, NDC don't care about you. NDC, they don't care about you. Well, the whole Ghana National Service. NDC allocated 2.09 million Ghana cedis. But Sakwasi Ampanyini na Asante Regional Coordinator and Council why Ononkwano in the office yamani 24.88 million Ghana cedis for allocation. Enti we disika we nyina ma we da kwatra office. Fire service for omona se atorenchem bisi omudi America ebekwa akosolve no yama omu 2.9 million 2.09 million wani nso ade na won fere ade nti eja atona ehia. You can ride in big cars and go there and shout on these people. You are even limiting their possibility to do their job. One more who can't do more juma, but you are expecting wonders from them. Abusia, the regional chairman is having a budget of 24.88 million. But the Ghana National Service now, at Renche Musia, Omone di akuntumens beba, near the Ojano, Yediesi at the Shiano. No. They gave the Ghana Fire Service only 2 million as a budget. But at the same time, this guy will get the audacity to go there and shout on them. Oh, madam, Jimmy. Dear, and an hour. Dear Bay, and an hour wager. I dread Danny Timu say, the Anone Dumujana. I always tell you, say, well, when the center boat loose tighter, the whole wheel goes apart, fall apart. Someone resource so the Ghana Fire Service is now more. And near more juma year. How do you expect the Ghana Fire Service to do his job in a better manner if they are not having the resources? And he went to a country and say, Sankrofo Omon tiasie the meaning of governance. The omunimane say yabaye beche sikadi. Mumpushi munye big allocations my offices no. Na yemfanya ye who say twem. Na sabi se wo yare a obewu accident eto waka kwan so a obewu. Ye do ko hospital bed ni ho. But ye pesika boa no de di nkwase asem okrom. Ye ne manam ye twi mato. Yes, so a twa kesiem. Ye ko crabs akese. Ye enjoy ye tu nkwase akwanya mfaso ni so. That is what they do with the money. Jimmy. But instead of resourcing the right authority so that in case of emergency, they don't do that. We are buying so you're corrupt because you have allocated money to the state agencies. And there's something for a jana she ya want to me numna a she ye a japa emani she say grebeno. It is because of negligence. It is because of lack of allocations in the budget. And ama omo and to me amo mo japa no ho ban. Se nko mo akade a e wo so mo mfa mo a enka fire services for the buy no nko mo tumi dumuja no e ma ja no take off. nada aban wei settings aban wei otro aban wei has lost contact on the facts and the realities on the ground aban wei meka ko aban wei enim what it takes to lead a country for the people to benefit out of it. Omalusu, you don't know what is it about. Omuye nkwasia campaign omudi confuse a man for after winning power, managing of the power has become a very big trouble to them. Sir, and a tear. Entiabusia say ene koye. Now where? Now let me tell you the differences between NDC and MPP. Asem we see Dr. RAZ Bawumia anso ye den eko hobi. Now more, let me show you some. Doctor went there and listened to what doctor said when he went there.
Just nano efiada and it is Richie B abo asanteman abo PZ market ha mesumi hu wo TV so adia na ekoso eja na ehye eja nyina drum nyina meda mentminda ohwa na eya awrohopa se nipa ejwadifo omuja pade na ehye sa mehwe video mu ena mihu metie papa bi ose owa drum ha 21 years ena ni niema nyina ahye na mikase mintina ankran meba ha na mabahwe se de etie na mama obia shedding mama mu yako na uhwe se de ba ye no a yenim adekra ema we baye ejano ebaye ebi mo se eyedum so ebi mo se electrical fault but yentwen na yenye investigations ni nyina enwie because investigations no a enwie a yentimi hu adekwa eye him so the omuye investigations ni wie a na yehu adia kwan a yebefa so se de torichema eba ha no emba bio na me pese me apili ma aban se usha kegetia market phase 2 project no a ye share ase a ye aban no ye ntimi ewie ya ye be ye 80% enti omumbo modern no muwie na emba boa idadifo me so me pese me bo Ghana Fire Service for Omuabaso. The best to me share a Juma Omuaye Juma papa. Omua sacrifice na Omu prevent spread of the fire across a Jumnina. There's a mebo Omuabaso. Omuaye dear Matisse Omunipa Miunumpo Omuda Komfanachi Yarisabie. Pese omunya recovery na me pese meso hano so ohwa gise yeboa na yesi market yibio matese ejadifo no pese omusi by themselves omusi mini omo yeya adwen na yebeboa mini miso migidi se aban so ebeboa na yesi market yibio ama obia ade a mede bra no se mede me mamo shedding mede ya koso ma obia na bibia yebeye eboa mo no sana ebeye ekamwa na akami ekamwa na akami enti sana pese be donation yeah so no it's okay it's okay
Enti abusia uhwe Dr. Bawumia kasa oka kwanya ofaso kasa kire kumasifo asantefo adwadifo asabio ene asem ayentisa to we na otimu se papa no wo what ewo nimdeɛ ewo dɔ de ma nipa sɛ asɛm to mo a ato me doctor anko gyina hɔ anka nkyerɛ sɛ ɛna mo no aduane ɛna ma mo no aduane ɛna ma mo mfa gas ma ha na baabia nipa bɛyɛ sɛ 3,000 ɔmo di dwa ya no aduane wɔ hɔ na sɛ kɔm de wɔn a deɛ na ɔmo bɛdie John Mahama sometimes lose minim almost a communicator. But I think he's a good communicator in deceiving people. But in telling what them consensus into the minds of people, a guy like it. Seme asematome. Ye Jani Guswa Eshi. Fire service if we one more musika, more want to me akundiam farm a quanti jana Eshi no. Na wase abegyina we bedidi matem se me be no aduane o hoti agya hye abra wanso nim se sabi o se ma sori prepre na mo ye na obedi matem aka ho owu nyansasem e free Dr. Bawumia na num a o ka kire adwadifo asem na atomo na atome osanso share osanso recognize the effort of the Ghana Fire Service, people that they have that has been affected. But all these senses of talking, Mahama lost it. He went there to attack the people because of time, John Mahama, a walk at the Masate. Nabusia, Yura Bawumia, Ankoho, I'm fanning Sahun, and a day, a coachia, Yimianoma, Asem, Atuoyi. Dr. Bawumia ko eno dini huni pa. Obo modern dini huni. Dr. ko no. Dr. Bawumia ekoma adwadifo no 200,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 bags of cement. Say or the boa won na omo de ayeden. Asan achechire edwana sabi oweja ayeden aba na aba befa edeko abusia doctor eye nipa bia Ghana ehia no enye Ghana enye ono ene ehia Ghana. It's Ghana that needs such a leader to come and do the things that we know, that we have experienced, that we are aware that he's capable of doing it. Enye kuntumanche kuntumankan kuntukrankan ne nsamone ni anumudwane krono kankan na yehwe. We need somebody with integrity, and that man is Dr. Alhaji Mahamadu Bawumia. Abusia midin ene Mr. Mafo. Eha RAZ Media GH. Medum besia na ya sign ato aso ochina. Abie phone last na tum utumi frɛ na wa kyerɛ wadwen. Bawumia ko ye no bi
Hello.
Yeah, Minya, welcome back.
Thank you, Minya.
Watch it. Yeah, watch it. Me just say maybe I say oh take this one small leave kakra because Abre was social media no so. You know, maybe I say oh do musi na adwuma ne de Abre na Mahama o be adwuma di no. Say o bo ho na o pie ba o adwuma be adwuma ni yi. Uri ama me fa kwanya wo so na menchia wo na Nechia adofo ne anu ma mo hwe obi bia hwe bia so bomo dia so ba platform so na wa share page na man na sempa no bia akwa Mahama na common sense na mo mu ni bi no na ofe mo timi enya be dia suya de he oye example bia sesia na and no na me the raising show wa America na me kasa honum na wo koye allocation budget allocation o the fire service the whole Ghana out of 16 regions no now also 2.9 million and now the national fire service so mo fire wow so nim say Ghana ye ka say Ghana kuro ye da ho ye ha unia make my catch say adwadifo ya ye ko ba ya na ma o mai tumpon ye kura de ye she pesi kura mpo de hu amane papa container last na me catch was me kan was me say Mahama ba ye container duty bag me de car ba ko she container do say ni pan car de ne de anti no de say ni pan ye ndisi ni tu me kwa ye me de say agent scan wahu edi ye na ye de no makọ Ghana anase ye na ye de no maba o man munya musika taxes ya muji ya mo so mo de tatra mu V8 na mo kasa kese mu ye ho mfaso na mo mudi enti ya kire se ba bia ye di dwa ho bia wo Ghana no ye mfasa area ho no mu ndi agro adentira because e contribute largely to the not wo mebi adwuma wo mebi ehwe sebio adwuma efo ya market efo ya no musafa mo nuanom ka ye efo yi mo mbeso amobola ne mo yi mo so nya kakra didi hwe wo ma me no mo soro wa hu nti se ekoba se wo ye budget na sa nkrofo na ase atorenchem to mo a ye benya equipment e dim betima bom ho ban no we see the 2.9 200 2 point something enye enu 2.1 million kwambo
that be enu 2.9 2.09
e di we wahu 2.09 enu mom na we dey come the whole Ghana na common communication information minister kwa we kwa chofosu kwa sempanyi would him allocate 78 million 8 million kwambo that's what national fire service from budget na uzela yaka no Mahama ne ya ndisifo ubi sa asem bi say ofosu ampofo ono ne position ne say da ono mu dikaji ne position wo opposition
secretariat
or the secretariat of NCNC nti eno wa ma do opposition o ka say oni post na o ho ya me nwa because ono dikaji ne position dada say ono de abando nya bape ono obi ampere sa position nti ono ne position na cemented as say ono the director say point nipa we nti ono no MCNC adwuma na oye no nti wo mo contribute ye no o mo na deda positions na no wahu eti wo mo no de ne say o ma purposely for Ghana wo mo ba purposely for NDC na o mo ba for NDC no so no nya NDC fo so nyina na benya ho mfaso NDC fo no benya ho mfaso so ye wo special NDC people so bia o mo na Mahama ba ye o beti o na ni ahwe o mo na skara kodi o mo no no mo tima kwa kana na ache ultimately allocate $285 million plus enye cedis e de commerce media fi asu konoma we se onko so se on fan koto gold brother asema ye kan wo e dangerous na ye very 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 sad na da bia na mpanyi focus mbi se o hwe o mind se Ghana ye pese o ye fa abone nche ye man second chance and na make us asem we o ye nipa na se o ta ma o second chance no on take for granted o timi be kun minim sister bia no ni kun wo problem asem no ba no be man so da so be kun sister no na mpanyi fo ko shiam so on timi kun no the next time I want ba no mo the sister no funu na eba enti ye oni pa bi won ma ye man second chance fine o bet ma mo be second chance but nipa no ni o bet ye a kire no e kire se sa nipa o deserve second chance and so o deserve second chance Mahama as a president since 2013 to 2016 ne ni ye ne ni behavior a wo hwe no Mahama ne nkrofo be ye wo Ghana na se Ghana for tim koda 8 years later esa ma the same person second chance e kire say Mahama is going to punish Ghanaians and Ghana for na free Mahama esa ne oba no ye na so on dim nya reality ogun no Mahama will kill them and they are the people who call for it. Ghana for na call for Ghana for na call for it. Me and then me hu nyina no hu. Eya na me no e should aje me hu wasa because Ghana for no ya set it Israel for ya so den. Ye nche na ya nipa ma, ye nche na ya ye bonua ye. Ye nche na ya bonua ye ene enuma Mahama ne nkrofo to about galamsey no different from the normal kind of opposition.
Yes, of course.
Yes, And Ghana no asofo what man churches for ne sa this Pentecostal churches no o my so omuhu he see no evil here no evil. Sorry. Well, all these things no it will come to play. Now ordinary Ghanaian na wo dia wo say yezu na wo dia chire no. Wo na obesofa because they can say Ghana o mo chire o ma da bia meka mesen kan biem. Yeah, you Ghana 400 now you 50 now MPP for now you 50 now NDC for a move 45 for me NDC for me na ho chire o mo. Yeah. O mo chire o mo pa because o mo na mpa adwuma. And na NDC for no so hu ne say obeye yi agi so ko politics im. Obeye politicians so agi so communicator because o mo leader na odi o manim no. Or your communicator and no millionaire. And you say this ni bia pa o person your communicator you obe call radio so this communicator say mad was check aduma mpa o mo pa no communicator me de me ko di obi atem na me ko giska me ko di obi atem ko giska that is their business
they are more mambaso
well ya me ko di atem na ko mambaso tu ha Mahama pontis ya o mo na o mo kan kwasasem o mo di nsem hunu o kan sem hunu pa no o mo na Mahama bo mo bai o mo kwa na Mahama o mo appointment juicy appointment scout because ultimate can kwasasem ma menya akonwa no di well eti ayade a Ghana no enye obi na ye you have Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia with a very clear cut vision with Muhammadu Bawumia ni philosophy and any ideas ne won ni so person wo ye de Ghana ye nyina ye hu clear say this man is artificial person AI no intelligence is very very high. Yeah. Muhammadu Bawumia was second chance to bet my Ghana ni wa sa be say man kwa man mesa me di usu biem because only president that Muhammadu Bawumia has never been the president, just a vice president, and he take order from his boss. And automatically no say Muhammadu Bawumia betena kumya so obe who say or another term to serve, so I have to work hard. Yeah. Nanka no kwabo ebeyansa hono ma hoda at the phone say Mahama ba no obe twatro kan no ye man one term enti obi me kan tem bia say obe ye bibia magana for wo hia 10 years just 2 3 one term no you can do something for Ghanaians. Mahama nya sa term no be we still just like that and now okwa won say mabiem no say yasa de Ghana koma no enti me hu say Ghana ni bi kasa say na Mahama ne onya Mahama won say mesere ho say and this is a Ghana for man kwa man change constitution na say you follow this constitution na by next 2028 no December 7 for no Mahama oni onya president biem on ma me pre wo ho hwe biem Mahama will not come to ask you say man chance man may bibia ni obeya say bia obe build the party enti Mahama ne oye nyina so build MPP party or build NDC party obe push ska ko ba bi boys na office future no ba be take party no to odoma to positions are they can get chance to steal and loot more so that they can get money because Mahama no opposition or party abai mu no na wan gene Ghana hu no gene say obe pesika go say na be ya obe Mahama ko bet ma contest 100 times ni ya obe nyesika dia sponsor no yeah what you say as far as Ghana politics is concerned no o weska to weska enu bi na wasen ba o ye no ti say o ye no or build the future any the party future nya Ghana for no ba build o mo ti say Ghana ni bi we asantini we abroni we akani na we wadwen say bia MPP for buy no man ka ohwe wanya bibi bia ohwe wanya nti wo de abufu ankoto aba anasa okoto atutia o mu a nya ni obehu we ya ehun de nka wo me 3 months in office yeah 3 months in office look at what is happening in Ghana yeah okay anya adum kwa na shi yo education kantamanto akantamanto ko hono ma wo me say ho ya akra beto ko kantamanto a so yi ni pa na mo di bia hono na say Ghana for ni nyina say omo 100 people so emu etede omo ya kan for ye nuanom ko for ni asante for ni abro for ya ni go no di bia na for no ska be na de kwa di bia wahu enti ye ka kire Ghana for say mamom fa once na ho abufuo embri mukro ye kan platform o kan na ye nyina chese ye tu amafofo ye chese ye nto mamu ye very good one to amomo but nipa na o fi say oba no nya Ghana for ne to aba no Mahama me da bia because Mahama no na NDC for ne to aba ma no and oba nso no hwe na NDC for already is no medical catch you say omo pa NCNC no contribution no chop it is na Sami Jafi give $280 million akwa koto ne gold wa anything say o ma obufu ofozu kwache give 78 million akwa ye ne communication and as na year I didn't say o ma obufu because that now buy ya wan ye hwe ne mu wan ye or the same wanye pese minkum nya na odi ma Ghana fo nyina se obia ba enko school free obia ba enya region bia this is bia nya na ambulance wo se sa nipa no mo nye enti so obia ka kira opposition say ye ba no contribution no chop na me ka say me dia ma nya campaign ma ndisi nti sa ndisi bana so mo che o mo no ma me ade na se mama ni bre
yeah
enti Mahama koye no o ma o mo hwe because Mahama ni pefe say apart from say o wuni aban ko no akanfo anto aba ma no ya anto aba na ma no so enti se ena o ho kire wa Mahama no be ma ho akire mo because Mahama e ka kire Ghana for long time ago say ya yare refre at the same time so no Ghana for no ye do about one time ye di ntro kakra na e ka no kure kakra but ntro no ko de na e do so che no kure no enti se Mahama ka kire say oba na oba be ko galamse a meanwhile ono so de galamse by 2009 na say the same person have catch us on the bit ma be kun galam say no catch us was na dina so meto aba na brother we and the power daft and most of Ghanaians we are gullible, we are daft and we don't think twice, we just act. We are sorry and just as some see it man as no ba they are acting on it. We don't think yesterday well na se for munya we school abai bia be fa mo mama lawas mo ja lawas tin jina hono ka say ya jesu ya nto ma omo kwampa na ya step out kwampa ya ma appointment letter kwampa say wo kwa koya adwuma wo se mento ma sa aba no wo pai na nipa na bai the first people so wo yi wo madi na yemo ena me no ka say kwa na wa say di ball no amai ball ayi Sam George wo se wo be yi nipa more than 1200 a day wa start yi 100 a day staff of Ghana Post utie wa yi omo ne all can with the boldness we have to get a lean workers and they are going to do this work or you have to know the and this nearby show they say be our lean be any because I'm follow you omo no and be na kwa mba afọ bisa question say can we here say about be fan and bro yeah ko yanim no Ghana for no they say this year dey kakra because 2009 the same as I can say you can be 2009 oh say hey Ghana Rally Setra Ghana Konyaso 19 good years at the Ghana ko epic. What the Ghana ko epic Magana do but a country like Ghana, a rich country as a nation Ghana, which is the one of the most richest land in this world, no. Ghana ko epic ya classify it as Nigeria and Burkina nominee countries it is Mali because you mean you need the same Emma Kufo Beji Maya Obia said in 19 good years. Kufo just 8 years it transformed Ghana from epic country to middle income country. Yes. I mean, no, can say, and the Ghana economy no before another bad economy no. The economy now grow almost 240 something billion. So if my memory is right, and now the Ghana economy it grow. Akufo Addo when Bawumia push it could do 1.2 trillion.
Yeah, yes. It's very known. Say Ghana economy no papa no asesano kura asesano. Yeah.
Yeah, dollar reserve. Now you're almost 5 point something. And then Akufo Addo finish no. Ojan best almost 9 point something billion. And this is for starting or much dino. One, enti MPP ba be brody say brody country amaye ho. Na ye nyina nya ho fa so da chi ha. Na ya man ko for the propaganda. No ma ba be je o man no be je so mutimi no ma say no. And no mo di ntro saa na Ghana ni so na ye ne de na wa je tum na bia na ye je tum na go for ya be ti wo be say upon say ye wo ha say problem ya ni wi ase o be Mahama permits bia be fa so a o de be create means bia ka say ahokyera o wi ase say o say China na America for economic war nti the problem be ba hwe o Abratica na yes Ukraine COVID ne Ukraine war affect economy bia but one be the person of plan the person is common. The man have no vision. He just need to come and deceive Ghanaians and steal. And then I said, you are so for this. I said, you are going from more from and on money. I can and person say, oh man, this country, a bacon anima, a bit dependent. Say any panel, your best having an assessment, but your best having also there. There's no way saying Kabema and DC. I'm close near power. I'm close near in the corridors of power because they will take you back again. Because I'm people try to be build their no. Nagana for I want to clip the canonino. Was him impene? Yes, I will. Yes, I will be where you say, and Fabon check. And people knew yana dear. Say, I don't be Yamanaka party or bois, or Yamanaka, the impene. But ever, yes, no. Oko Masia, do most see a hoshi as an American. don't want to affect you. You people for now, man, now, almost faces this consequences. And my sister Bika was the other now, want to say, market yashi, want to say, a boliga market yashi, Obeti Tajima market nashi, Cantamanto. All these places now, I can't dominated areas now, business cost upon honor motion. I didn't try. Into ya dear Wabro, your mama hammer quine, and money bedi akunya. Now say Mahama, Nigeria became say. Why do you allow this man to come back? Nigeria knew. Why do you allow this man to come back? Now, Dr. Bawumia, we are seeing now, Mr. Bawumia, your top president and I say, leader, I say footballer. But you see, Ghana was Yempe. Yempe. Well, Tibro, Mammy Faustina, from Sumurana, on to us. That's very.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here, Ja. Ebetia Honka. Yemia Evans, Kasa, you know. Yemia Evans and a tenning car. Yes. Me mame Diana Pia, a friend, I am a me estan so free. Emfre, Diana, na. Emfre. Mami esta. Ay, mete moniache. Mami, good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Now what to say?
But you don't come to me here, pa. Now so.
I've been on five. And then I'm here. Mama, what on Colana so here?
Opia here, pa. Opia here. Obugo cho ye catch, but don't move here.
What? When you want to perfect. Now, when you're gonna see,
yeah, I'm
what told them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about Juma. I want to say, Zoo.
You feel away, you zoo. Zananya.
Some.
Yes,
Rambo continent.
Banana Republic, like a pa.
Say, Mando. Yeah, so funny. Now, speech about
yeah.
Mahama president will be the April Woosh. Now, you know what Danny said? Mamma, dear, then I did anyway, man, ready, ya woo. What the mammy giant? Now, a bibia to channel, bibia, more for much than woman should say. It will be for when, yen, you say. Who will be soon a friend? I will watch them say. At the end, woman, why? You not going inside, you know, personal. What's in there, light us? Until it's more banner. And we're going to ban and a torch, ya. Emma, a jack or no.
Wow.
Say, be Casagana or say, oh, do money, mano, or do light, and Tibasa, almost shot the Awadim or money, say.
Yeah.
It is a no. One no more do money to say. Power no bar. And what did I do? But in your be found.
Okay.
And a dear baby relationship, you know. And you do so. Oh, now I am man. Now, who banner but I should do Ojima. Ghana, the catch now, you will be a. Who be myself? Or mining now over tunnel. Or mining having no benefits. Yes, I didn't cannibal who will be what to crash with one canny. Yayanesa, a year. A billion, I want to make that fire service money a year. Hospital. Yadi Boa, who been ambulance, the other south. Just told me away, humble and a fire service, when your money now is Jamini. Woman, the other woman, you know, the channel or moving. Yes, what the guy will be able to. Now she has been in an sana yama can't young or 12 banner classroom. We say someone will be empty. Mook or 2 bar. Can another drum said almost see ya fire service of 4 bob 1 near men. While I'm going to say, funny ability. Wow, this will be the woman who will walk now of the fun one. And a pravia. short memory family the people say Mama no who said Ghana for no said you Jimmy for the door she and for it won't be a time for an near boy and some.
Of course.
Yeah, what the near boy and some man. Into San or the way. So Yama no woman from here at the end of channel. A friend of Mujina I said, yeah, I'm gonna mind your bet you. We are catching them. Ya bought that would have bought by the mamma. Who got to buy more of your winning dear? The mamma when you get a pretty hour, time one. But we are catching them. Some mamma woman who are going to be armor.
Yeah.
Someone about mammy. Make us a little near your papa. I quite big jam when you want mamma to almost. Mamma, what come away, papa? Why, never papa? What jam one?
Yeah.
And a chica sika, baby, here see a disika, no disika, connect a mamma. Sabi said, will be a crowd with skanky and disikanis here. Yana Namudia, dear, dear diamond. Now, who some years who call ma cry a bit to me a woo. Who could you know what can say? We are go to one farmer to bank it, yeah, a bet you are. Who could you sniff? How dare you? Who bought them? When you know some because what you know what to soldier for one is say a back one, say a bay, a soldier for you know anymore. That what to about ya, Bawumia. Into one will trust. One will trust about Mahama is this is the beginning when you start. We are born for best satire and a cassie. No more your sheer answer. No more Shaliano Paycassi, a Cotuaba 2028. I am to about Casala and a Joan.
Yeah. Yeah. Baby kind of
Barat boss, near Manakoraba. I don't know why dear money, yes, sir. A common quanka, Sicadi more for a more. Well, for more, because more cost to pan and your money for to be gates.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's in it?
Won't mean in free money, ye.
What you mean you free money here because for cost? One more summer kind and this is for the boy. And that you compare when you near Raf for Namoja and then near Mamukoyen Master and the one more discount from the funa. And one more is Nami make for trouble no what is Kanami Nabia. Ghana forces here in bread.
Yeah.
One more Dutch. So, woman in the way, Sequatuaba, Yaquatuaba, Poncho, or my God. What mamma Marcos or so, Roberto, was the only fine. Here near Sicanil, a higher one here forward to Cafo, and so who difference.
Nabi.
Oh, good number. So, who was the Caca knew a bit in China and any bro? Into a cocker room with them someone of trouble. Any young any quiet, dear fossil. A dear here, Mahama Monya, and I said, what to a Jimmy for Gumuna. You get them the attracting Crawford, so we see a very say, and then we see a very say. Young Fanya Ghana, may I sorry, you dear, Nama Wayali. Casatin, and I'm a
aye.
Namely Payale, once your friend of Mujina whole charging, and the worst thing in I cancel for Catamantu, winning I something. A quawini, a you form the Digawa home. Can I only need down Cantaman?
I come from Qua.
A dashing. The same thing are happy. They say, when you get a bosom to almost walk, obey ya. One and one face do so. Not me the mouth. Some George. One come Mahama said, or man 24 hours, on stop guarantee. They do a simple catcher and another. All country no. LGBTQ one and so. All country we Mahama no one side. So one country no one could say when you go poja. And I got sure one in a fifth one in our show. I dear why on it that guy. You want to proclaim me both.
Yeah.
Then who was sick as some catcher and another. I am a new circle who I will see the actor. We did now to attempt the Bawumia to me, catch us, Minyani vision, so yes women and call in a so for she. See so young mind. All I want to so one of fat in the area factory, you know. A manufacturer, you know. They say
industrious.
Why my wife is industrial. All I for the one and this amiga fini da wo fini wo airport house ni tuma kona something ya wo ya wo na asika no ese ho na ora afo no ko so ese ya no na Ghana fo ni nyina e wuru ni papa ya and this for ye ni wo familia ya na ko pa do na Ghana fo di ya wo mo
beda asema
wa mo kuye ni ngiasia
yeze kura
metuwa na mati Mihuru San George Okudato Calvin Taylor me TV kwa some peda de boko Sanko Kui in person who Atia no Casa no Jimmy Park and the Mai Quasa also in a more to Papa. Mammy, name of Yana Coffee.
Yeah. Me will fear my party and be a debate. My phone
to be coming so
but I see my sister Diana.
Yo, bye.
Mama Diana, dear. I see Ghana food, you much of a casasa. When you be on so now, yare. Who dear good over yare? Ezo, dear good, I dear bow. Rusway. I win your papa, kura. Yeah, mammy. Sister Monica, me frère, Sister Esther, on est dit qu'en frère, mi via, na ma frère, aïe, Mr. Wa, on est dit qu'en frère, me frère, au casse, na ma frère, aïe, Monica. To was here, Mammy, Sister Esther.
Hello,
Mammy Esther.
me kwame brown watono, me kwame biabema.
Wow, I want to woman.
Ye de nyamia se na ye nyina ya ye worried do. Ma
knew.
Diana no money you miss be mu nyina obia.
I know very well. Very well. But my idea pa, one showed up. Yeah.
And I say ye dia no, he pa ne yenko bi.
Well, that's really.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
Yes, say money cannot buy health, and I just but you order you need order ditchrewa, no one who saw what dumb sanity.
Of course.
Me chia what tear phone, and I'm Mr. Marfun, I mean, sure, so do us a brave.
Amen.
Mr. Marfun, share. One mama, yen na me no me on your phone, my show. Ye won pennyfo bi wo leaders bi a omo frɛ wo sɛ omo ye opinion leaders. They are so wicked.
Very wicked.
To the heart to say wakohia wo bi no de sekan ɛwɔ wakoma. Saa ne pennyfo ni bi ɛti wo man mu omote. Because Mr. Mafo pennyfo ni bi wo hɔ atɔn wɔn mma ne wɔn nananom ne wɔn busuafoɔ daakye ɛde ama John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
Because of sika wubedie.
Yeah.
Na me pesa me gyina wo platform so me busa saa Ghana ni panyin ne sɛ. Papa maami nanai sɔfo me busa wo sɛ sisi bibi ato na wo da hɔ na ye busa wo sɛ sika na Mahama de ma wo no. Kokofa bra na ebeje wo nkwa a wo free say wo dudu na doctor na kacho say ntumi nje nkwa de na obeye
onya hwe obewu
22 cities na mo didi wo Mahama wona mato Ghana future ye madachi mabru dachi e ama Mahama o destroy wo man no sama wo say sampanifo na mo wo man ni mu no opinion leaders no so he has bought your silence.
Yes. Everyone is completely silent. Everyone.
Mute, Mr. Maf. Ghana from panifo no. Awo mo from so mo ye mpanimfo na yen nkola ne ye kasa ma yen kasa yen fa buo ma wo mo no mo se Mahama atom silent mu school ne mo education no ene mo loyalty amuso mo wo mo ama no Ghana obia fa Ghana fala ama even Burkinabe ene omo mukika wo nyina atete ye kurom asem wo na na do to so ne ye ka ye catch them so omo cross border ba every single day na ye catch them na muntie Ghana security mahu dia mo amankasa makofa aba na mutena omani mu muti omani mu se nanado kura na afumu a fight for your own child obia ni wa oye perfect na ni nyina ye di blame ma dampale ye di blame ma dampare o ye di blame e ma dampare so who di wakofa aba it doesn't matter minim sasisi a wonu ho se wonu ho so a na se wo ye Kristo ni a bend down your head in shame Edin Kristo no kwa me pese mete Awurade fam bone tam nya wo na me bu anim tio wo mo so mo ye Kristo fo they call your name omo nya Kristo fo bia omo ye man bofu dia the master destruction e wo man me na me ka kire minimo bi a won kwa sole nenso so na humobro ene ne kunkun ye no esusu bi osori amsamafo okosia sore dem the whole day Ghana for modi omana bro asofo modi omana bro labor one union modi omana bro mo wa hini
Professor Jampo
mo ka kire Ghana for sai na dun declare emergency no state emergency no where are you guys mo wai empanifo na mo obi di matam na ye sore ne abetran ne ye ka se mu deserve sa manfo di matam mo deserve Ghana for empanifo mu bi mo deserve ka me say rade so makuma mu ma me na eti atomi yam Ghana for ye to mu funa mantie ye catch mu say papa we ya mo de ne ba no it's not gonna be good for Ghana
absolutely no
ye catch them ye tena fa super highways amansantin tenso ye kan na mo ka say sika bi ye pa wo mo ana ana ye pa wo panifo no enye sika bi o he me ti ya me say so onyankopon mama hoden no mama nkwa I am the most richest woman in the world me ye millionaire because me ni nkwa me ni sika me nye sika ni because ahoden ne nkwa na me de be kwa adwuma e de me nsa wo ye nyankopon de ama me say me fa kwa ye adwuma na me fa ndidi no sansa no me wa ahoden na metumi de akọ na ma ye de makopa me daily bread until that time no na me yare da ho a me nye the rich person Ghana for penifo modi o mani hwamo you have betrayed Ghana na onyame betua moka o obaburu bi that mo abrofo every 100 years to maintain their country no na mo de mo 300 years to destroy Ghana
mo afu no mo de na mo afuro no
300 years to destroy Ghana to damage the future of our children empanifo adai Ghana for panifo adai mo bi mo adai na mo di Ghana hwamo onyansa ni Dr. Alhaji Bawumia wo ho a musumo koto aba makronfo we ya krono woni di enem Mahama awrade no ni dom aba eti mo opinion leaders no my question for you say if there is a future ewo ho na dachen onyame ehu MPP mobo no mo de omo ba most opinion leaders mo betumi abetu MPP for anase mo betumi abeka asama for MPP ho me catch them every single day. Me call the University of Insult. Me masa ko PhD for insult. Me de mo ma me mu nyina be me mamo. Etinu me bompa mo some de mo ni mboni di. Mo de mo nya campaign mamo ma MPP ma. But if God willing, let's MPP ba power. Oh God. Me hwe obi a wo so wo ye professor. Me hwe obi a wo say oye lawyer. No baba be gina ho ana oso oye nana ana so oye sofo ana so oye the advisor so obeka bibia fa MPP for mpanifo kam babo mu sama ma heaven kam babo mu sam etimo de ya tom silent no mun tena ho di mun fa solitaire pun katama no na mun zepu ma no eni busumi miensa na mudi na nadu atam na nadu nti sojafo ngu opomu ho na nadu nyese na nadu wo ho no na nadu wo na nsuo ni na ti sei 3 months panio na nadu wo ho no Ghana from penny for mu ye no kwafo amu meka na nadu wo ho no just within 3 to 4 months na se na nsuo ni tie
David Nyo mwana kosi sa nkrofo fira manone de omo begu mu so omo nse no during time
Mahu has surface ye catch them say NDC for no some of them are not Ghanaians ye ka mu ntiase na mu bi mo betna man santin tan so ni super highway no so na mu di atam NDC bebre enye Ghana for they came to destroy some best Oma Ghana no. For how many years want to me maintain Ghana? Yeah, just population is just what you find is 40 million.
Yeah, very few.
Want to me maintain Ghana. Where UK now you are no more call your census. I will cancel. Now me people do so. Omo kasa we are polluted human. Nipa wahaya bull nipa wasn't omu live into the country ya broso
overpopulated see
overpopulated yes nenso so mo Ghana for mo de ye enu 40 million kura etumu tumi maintain Ghana for mpanifo no bi na nanom ne omo si from mo say COC ne de ben wa mo name them epesa omo hwe Mr. Mafuma, me first asem was ya na me nka bi me wadamfo bi oye Nigeria ni na me wo video bi o me hwehwe na me dia san no on na di sa video no mam wo say security for mo wa alata edru awia oye security but edru anadu a oye different thing
I see
anya me wan say eniema ekoso wo Ghana no Ghana for security e fa wo mo do omo wagem enya me wan because se empanifo ne te ho no mo hwe niema no mo nya ni ya what do you want them to do omo pay yes omo pay yes na ehwo na bia mo so no mesabu sa security for Ghana security say edie na nanado ba e wanya ama mutumi fa dampare ho abufuo ekoto aba editia na ekufuado ana Dr. Alaj Mahmoud Bawumia me question me busa say edie ne ba amadwunum hwe me ka kire mo se entokwa ba Ghana na se Ghana ye bejabeja na ukotna obi ma so a it looks like you are going to live in the box. So ukotna obi ma so to say the box. But there won't be any place like your own place.
Absolutely no.
It's Ghana for security. Mama men can't say munya o man who do. Yes, and penifone be bredi muhamo. But we yes Ghana security. Nan to kwasi ukrom na kotena Togo. ma me nka nkyerɛ Togo matena hɔ da ma fa hɔ nso so akɔkwa so da me na me nneɛma tumi bɛka aflawo border ma me tumi di 2 days wɔ hɔ just to claim my property me pɛ sɛ me kyerɛ mo sɛ ntɔkwasi Ghana na wo cross border sɛ wo kɔtena Togo a I bet you my life and to say the wow too fee.
Absolutely not. Quite
different. And to say the share box it's Ghana for penny for any Ghana security. Ye pese ye catch them say or manu ye nyina ye dia. Some pese Mahama and ato or man dia ma other countries no. Every coast no money the closest borders no munyina edu o ma army sababe wura o man mu na o mu di boni wo ye border ni ye border so no. So we are security ni na wuhunu na wubu wani guso na wanka hwea wo ba a future onana onana can from the generation of your children and wobu wani egu wo a future so na onyame onfa wo boni nchew me samafo to sagana for say e dia na MPP for eye wo mo nto mo kwoto abadi tia wo ma dia na Dr. RAZ Bawumia eye wo mo to abadi tia no efe dia mahunu efe dia mahunu dia ekoso efe na mo ka say ye sre wo dia ben
ai almost Dr.
Bawumia so me papa me pa to me tufo fesikane bloggers no mu gu social media no mundi Fesikane koma TikTok for boys no any media for no ye MPP for na ye kasa me de me mpehwe but bloggers no mu kama samama mo no mo me hwe wo mo 2 million wo sisaba ahaskama is over 1,000 pounds alaji fabe chama Ghana for na omu yi sale mu masam mamo no mu family wo mo na munya dwomfo no wo mo na to abatia mo alaji die wo biem no se 2 million out de call ya no se 2 billion e chicken change ma wo mo sika bobo mata so papa
bebere wo skapa bebere wo
me na me ka kirawo Ghana fo dwadifo sika wo mata so eti alaji to wadwunim na fa sika no fakọ efom fakọ ma amanfo ni fakọ nkurase na kwaye tugu me so na wo tugu wo mo so because womo ene hia madali support enye dwomfo ma na wo mo kọ ho adia samila kọ ho mo ne ne siri no mo wieye omutumi yi wo mo si aduasan egu wo mo num esa akọka kire mo say omo nto aba emfa ma obi papa na ukasa wo ye nanado ukasa wo ye MPP fo mpanifo yes media bebre o makotena fie ko o makotena fie because they were ungrateful to the even the party himself
yes
eti bebre akotena fie o makotena fie wo mo ye me party me sika twa
wo ye ni ye sa na yo senye wo ye ni ye
bebre edi o mani boni bebre susu di party na bro eti o makotena fie no mu fanko sua nyansa they are in school they are going to learn
and come back stronger
and ye pese ya kata mu say when they come back no mu di samfo ye beba be kika ya dwuna kire o mo because see ya de mu fomo ni ntu fomo na mu ba mamu me yes stupid things bi amfa nkire temamfo ni bi ye pese ya kire mu samo tutu mu niema ye se de na mu tutu ni ye na because yenim sana nanado any alaji no mu di niema tutu ye omo niema NDC fo be say no dead restructure ni adade nyina no omu ye ni nyina na komu di oma na ko forward na mo amutimamfo no mo ntumi anya akoma mo ntumi ansom akoma mu ene yawa mu kom ene kom edem no mo ntumi ansom na mo koto abade ma ye ka ne say the devil himself Mr. Ibu
man and John
Bye.
Man and John in the crowd for
Bye. Mukoto de mano and waba and watch them say me catch them say number 1. Let them vote for me, then we'll flush them out. Number 2, just deceive them. and they will believe you. Ashanti people is already believing in me.
Yeah.
Mahama knows you like the palm of his hand. Mahama knows Ghanaians like the back of his hand. Onimusa ninsayem, onimusa ninsachi. And I'm Jimmy no to abana de mano. And all flash mo, especially Ghana security. Now no me to see a 800 and answer saying. And I say 80 people say 80,000.
I say security agent no recruitment and no more yen no the omo ye no recent recruitment in your some person mu yo mu nyina dio.
There be yes so that one penifo bi wo ho and so wo yi wo madi.
Hey akwa we pa na o kriti ganga na say.
See when him say security for no one more omo na bia yes when mo yi wo madi no ma cho security mo.
Penifo pa.
Penifo pa no yi wo madi. So me madwene me extra me say Mahama yi wo mo na wode wonoa ne gansa hye wonye sanso so a so oni cool leaders na nam sesia.
Yes.
The cool leaders are teaching him because asem we miss be akan wo baby that say and now one kind I don't think other miss be mean to me for some no other me tie platforms be no or kasa because cool leaders no mo ba wonu do mo yi mpanifo na omo yes strongest in the army no.
Yeah.
Oyiyi omo free ho. Say ya ono abe setting the guns ewo ho.
Okay.
And na wo hwem nso so a owini abanya cool leaders for ho nkwa na obese. Yes, etu o teach omo teach no how to do it. Sana Mahama eye. Na Ghana fo mpanifo ene Ghana fo Christopher na mokoto abade man no. This is the punishment for you.
Yeah.
Your children is going to pay for it. Your great-great-grandchildren is going to pay for it. Your church member is going to pay for it. And you have no mouth. And no be anywhere would be kasa because we're too silent.
Yeah.
Sikana no this Bawumia ba ye na oba mo na so no. Wan first ka bia mbram so de to silent to alaji se si anyame boa na Ghana for and I say MPP for choose no omodo ba alaji ya pa wo chaw sikano men koma sofu bia bi ni
dabi chomo
men koma wo yini bia bi ni fa sikano to wo na fa konkurase no mo na hia ana fa to wo wo wi ni ya nkurasefo no kwan no na wo sa wo yema wo mo ntentem en fa koma asofo aginifuo we obi te said Duncan Williams sa papa no de wo ye fu bi ma wo hwe ne kuochi na hwe ne dimina na wo hwe ne calibos kra na no wo ye me kan
wa hu ne
ba papa no
wa hu ne ba no kwasi ade a odi
ai sa krofo we no nyina na ba ko na ye friend salis from akon na nim sa fiamo no ade fun sa no
ade akon de o se abobi omuyi no firi duam
atwe
me hu se friend senyo na no fia bi sa abo
ai fiamo na fiamo
ai yo no a yo sa abo na o se no rof me hwe na
o sa me hwe na nim abaka sa meerkat so na nim sa meerkat sa krofufu wa nyina atete ho adi Ghana nim twitwi fom wemo sika ko botosin mu egwadu ye mobo ogusu bepa nya sankrofo wa nyina acha ye wohia
o my better na koyie
ye ba de kosua kokko papa no so kra ya na me rafi ni dum
adumche
David adumche de anyi ono a on de say
okay opambo the nation prophet
ayi mentadi say ayi cocaine leader ai na say you can flower set no what some but not much I just say okon brownish okon Okwa the brown kakra. So what you say? Aha. Why that be flower shoe? That is what Jaka. Oh, say Waja eno kakra. So what you say?
Yeah.
Yetna ha boda wrom no mo Ghana for ya maame mo a ye mu ye ba asase so na nka mo be future de ama ye ma na ye wo mo na ye ma no so e manya future no mo ko tietie sa nkrofo we agimifuo we agimifuo we flower tade ai obi ti say ayi owusu bempa simile na agimifuo kofi odro tie na ni ono so nim say de nanim te nanim to say giraffe ya panyi ni sa no Sibifo wan mu nyina Ghana fo ekokotie om nom kwoto aba editia Ghana ai na nado ene ne naban mahu hwe mumma menka na obi antie ha oma na sombra ha hwe you may not like MPP,
yeah,
you may hate MPP, but with the gospel truth MPP ba mu a they make things well.
Yes, they make things work.
Forget enyema kitikiti bi omo ya na aba no omo beto aso na omo di ato apene ana na omo di ate no ye pese ye kire wo mo say and ye kire Ghana for say they can never MDC cannot compare themselves to and then me tie show you so na me say tie no baby Kwasi Pratt
yeah,
Papa Kwasi Pratt
yeah,
please Papa keep quiet there daddy keep quiet silent short kwa wano papa yesi ni ye nya okasatre wo na wo do ho ba ne ye benya okasatre ka wano no tum na do aba wo do ho be compare wo the NDC be compare MPP the hatred and the bitterness na wo ma MPP enene awie ye say wo de na do betena ho di ba efe de wo su say wonto Mahama wonto Ghana Mahama
moto mafu
moto mafu ne de da mo nantam no
yeah
e de mama e na mo de kwaji sika wo Mahama ho na mo de kwotuaye. That is how weak eba year said ye mu ye weak so e na mo go man mo say ye jealous mu ye kan sempo pesamin kumnya eti tamana na ado ti so na mo ka se na ado fun sika kase mu bi mu jimi mo fama somra ha mo sika na ado na ote so na oyusu wo abam e de ma ne nkrofo ene wo mo wona bam nyina mo Mahama ba mo sika watwa mo sika watwa ma wono no de mo fa nkompe na ado eye triple time se fe de mo se na ado ete wono na okuta o man person mu ye Kwasi Pratt papa mame kan kirawo what dia bro wo Rollins mle so saa atames so Mahama so wasaba Mahama biem wo mpese o man be koso papa kan wanu tum watai sa wo dia wo say waton wadwene ana waton wunyansa sa wo de be destroy o my Ghana na wo pese Ghana be move forward ama nchirima dia papa ye ka to say ye di o ha
yeah kawanu
ye di kawanu no kapado na what say wo man from Rollins mreso ye wunu so wo ena na wo tuwa there is miracle kura be kasa na wo challenge
ai gaslighting ai na
ba wo ai ena de na asie papa edien na asie mu nyina matonton animonyam ba kokura se mu mafu na matonton mu ne asofo ni nyina mafu na matonton na masale Ghana ama Mahama etu obeye se de opabia mutumi nya fako de Mahama pe na obeye Ghana because obo mu kokko na mu antie obia otumi kache ne omo eye kayi se ayi raf jimi fo tumi be gina ka se Ghana muoi ebi wu a na ye den Rafuti sakasa no wahine.
Hey, say yes, I saw Mokan or Daimu.
Yes. Raf at kasa way when they go for meeting, they say all this among them. 18 obeka say ebi wa na ye there no because behind closed door no, that is the language they've been saying to you Ghanaians. A fair day. Mu pesi ye mo ye nsam fa mama na Ghana for when ye bom kokko muntra mu bronya nan esi awe ye nyantwa mu hafo
Dabi I feel you come bosom yakawa
muntra mu na munkama no empado because opinion leaders no professors no wa mo omunyina omakwaji brand envelope
yes omanu mayema so
ahimfu ne bi so me na nka ho eti saa so na wo so a wotie me wo na nka ho de a na so akasa me so me na nka ho na me de me ka ahimfu ne bi akodi gisika Mahama atoto wo mu nyina ntisi and dia mute glue tata wo ma no
obutumi
nkasa no wato asofu ne nyina asofu agimifu wato wo mu nyina eti obia ni wa obekasa ama mu mfie nan asofu na tam na nado etiso amububo ayi ye ka de sai saa de de boye komu kura fita na ye friend say calypso da bi oza asofu na omuso omoye ho ahwa no omo de ade bi
okay mo tie bi omo de bo omo ko mu fufuo bi white
e wodiri wo ho e wodiri nismi ref wie na wo mitrim nismi ref musi shadi kokoko jina ayi galamsey site bi sa mo bompa ye mafu kutukutu sa de ya ayi enkredi mu agro mompa ya ne duru henfa moye mafu sa tomban na mutentam bible nyabekopon onya boni ntamunti no ona mafa no so na mudi boni wo kromo nyame betwa mu nyina moka wo ye panyina ahu na wo se na wo fight ya ma NDC aba power wonim bibi wo bottom ntina na wo presa NDC nyedai emra power na NDC MPP nko position wo bottom ntina me pesa me catch o se sika na wo gi nyina yere hu na je ansa na NDC nko na wie ye na wo yale
ona betu piga
wow betu piga because se wo free se wo sika na wo gi na be sa wo nkwa every Monday to Friday ya kotena hospital na wo kotena so atena emergency area na hwe how many bodies are ye befa every ho na me pese me busa wo say sa nipa na ye de ni body ko no wo free se no wo nya sika nsa no wo yade ana bia no or more than as you thought na so doctor ni to me pronounce no ka che ne say papa ma ye bia wo sika na ye dai entumi nyo nkwa ehwo na obehu say yes what shimi ana what sell wa man e dia mama Mahama na mo ka sa Mahama eba no obedi mu ho agora na he knows what he was doing Mahama ye beto aba no okọ enkuro okọ Russia okọ oni braka okọ ba bi bebre na mo fi so obe spam
obedi agoro
ana mo ka sa no obeto na sesa ma kire mo ne mo ma mo yale na mugugu kromo mo yale mu bi mo yale na mugu kromo eti mo nkama no ntom me sofu no ho no aye fra na yi no on the side Daniel usu asiama wo ho ana so wo Sunday we dey me
osho
Sunday we mentie ni preaching mekwa akohwehwe ne matie di okan o kan fa o ma no sa fa de mu nyina amane awu me sofu ana me wo gidie wo mu fi sa wo de wo ye principle wo ye honest afa de ma hu de yakoso o ma no sama hu de yakoso onyame obebu se ye nyina da ya nim twan ye esamafo me du besia ye de nyame asese wo de wasa bre onyame nka ho no bo wo ban omo wa ho de soronko ewo Yesu di mu nti abusuafo mesi atie mu nyina munya Ghana fo na alaji wo sika na fato ho nkotete madwomfo na dwomfo no we wudi koma wo mo ye chicken change bi kura de ma wo mo na de di awie ene wo do o ma no arere pavement so any business owners Mahama ni mu bedile mami come last one for two brigade wo ho message we obi anfa cover for two brigade mami
etio pa for
two brigade ye
betwa koma no etio
ye pa wo chaw na wo see MPP for this Kenya funyafo say there was no tomorrow for two brigade ye Mahama ba ye no ne na yi no ye no ayi finance minister be ready ye no sika akukọ Mahama chicha ye no na adu tiso no na enu bi na no twitwa de ma na point is for two brigade wona obeka say na adu mu di sika nyafonyafon aban mu fu di sika nyafonyafo say there is no tomorrow fa compare wa ban yo fa compare na adu de no say wutumi kinkan wontumi nkinkan kora wo secretary ni accountant ana me sama afo me boa
bebe na so no de aja offer
ya pa wo chao for suwe ko fa wo calculator na fa ko wo ankasa wo ayifo papa bi taba wo show so wonim accountant pa no tabo na ado abaso pa
okay the account chartered accountant but honi pa papa kokko
I'm kokko no na me hwe no pa na me penasem ni din okuta football din bi so so na ope ball pa onim analysis of account ya pa ucha manin count say na do woso no for 8 good years ne Mahama be oni 3 months won sika wachicha e dia sise baby it's double and triple it's for so brigade sako na sa bra biem why papa sai ko na sa bra biem na wadi ntro akira Ghana for we ye mampofo wo en wa ma MPP anko nanim wo en wa ma akora bi school ahwere no wo na wa ma akora bi daachen Mahama ebese no wo na wa ma akora bi kidney ebese wo en wa ma Ghana nsuo esay wo for so brigade wo na wa ma Ghana asase galamsey e destroy no at least Senanado no ontumi nko a okoye obi ahuni and it was a perfect for so brigade so the Mahama aba na wo ka kire no obese no dum so no so wahunu you should be ashamed of yourself to call yourself MPP you should be ashamed you are so disgusting it's a math mami phones here
it as mama e beti e hon ka kire
yo
bye ya mama Esther na ye te nka no me wa frefo mienu wo ho ai yes mama Monica we so betumi afa me ba ya cha krenti no yes sister Samuel munim se me na wo ha so te me nka che sa no oba ye no otum kese o kam ya hyentem sa mama Monica enya ready mama mfre yewia imana nso so de owoka abusian for my be phone line na to wa person ofro to me frɛ wala best 5 minutes bi wo ha ye free me Esther ten ai me se menya yewia Emmanuel Abode so be frɛ wamfa na me frɛ ma me Monica nso am I think say maybe time to be one did for the way yewia na ntumi amfa amana nye yie ene abusianfo my fan say me demo ebe den me de mo besia na ya ne ochina na kupompa at the same time today we will meet here again. The battle still remains the Lord. We will do whatever we can to make sure that 7th December 2024 we vote 2028 we vote massively for Dr. Bawumia, and on the 7th of January 2029 Dr. Bawumia will be sworn in as the new president of the Republic. Abusia, midi any Mr. Manfo, RAZ Media GH on YouTube and RAZ Media on Facebook. Nana Akuya Afro, mechia pa eda wase na obere se waba. Church abusuamfo nyina, medamo nyina asese mu nyina monya akwanya. Na mo be support ma me di show by. Ene me de mo besia na ochena ase anto aso. Etientie Gideon ne analysis we video we see na one team in kan one team in kan be ma na RAZ Media me de o asia makramo.
The turn of Honorable Gideon Buaku. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to the discussion on the budget presented by the Finance Minister. Honorable Mr. Speaker, I have listened to colleagues on their views on the budget, and it is refreshing to hear the different shades of arguments. But Mr. Speaker, it is important that as we debate the budget, we do so conscious of the fact that we are here by virtue of the honor done us by the people of this country, and therefore we owe it a duty to let our submissions be influenced by candor and the plight of the Ghanaian people. Mr. Speaker, if there's one thing the budget taught us, it revealed something important about the economy of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, right from my childhood through to senior high school to the universities, I have been taught the need to have economic diversification for this country. And throughout my formative years, I got to learn that the mainstays of the Ghanaian economy were cocoa, gold, and later on oil. At a point we lost timber and we continue to lose timber. Mr. Speaker, we were all grappling to see where we can have proper diversification of our economy to move away from the over-reliance on cocoa, gold, and oil. Nobody, Mr. Speaker, thought that Ghana was going to discover something that will contribute so much to the economy other than gold, cocoa, and oil. But Mr. Speaker, interestingly, on Monday, when the Statistical Service reviewed the quarterly data and subsequently followed up by the Ghana statisticians' presentation to Parliament, we got to know that for the first time, the economy of this country had grown in nominal terms by 1.2 trillion cedis in 2024. That is so remarkable. And Mr. Speaker, it is important to know the facts behind the figures, where the growth is coming from. And for the first time, it is reported by the Ghana Statistical Service that the massive growth that this country recorded in 2024, Mr. Speaker, did not come from cocoa, it did not come from gold, it did not come from oil. But guess what? This growth was fueled by data and SMS, i.e. digitalization. Mr. Speaker, it is important to stress on this point because for the first time, Ghana is seeing a growth fueled by a new element, that is digitalization. And so today, if we are talking about the mainstays of this economy, we can comfortably say that the digitalization efforts that were championed by previous governments, properly so done within the last 8 years and championed by the former Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, has led to higher growth in this country. Mr. Speaker, it is important to stress this. If there is anything magnificent that has happened to this economy if there is anything magnificent that has happened to this economy in the last 2 decades, in the last 3 decades, it is the economic diversification that has taken place as a result of the digitalization agenda.